Hello and welcome to Oswego State ACHA Hockey. I'm Ben Greco, back at the Verano Campus Center for the first time since late November. For the first time since late November, Jerry Pritchard's back with us on this senior night. Jerry, it's been months since we've seen you.
Yeah, it has been a long time, since we've even been back in Oswego.
That's
here
very
for
true.
an ACHA game. A lot of stuff going on over the break. And, even up into this last semester of mine, it's my senior night as well. This is my last home game here for ACHA. It's a big night, and, not only is it a senior night, but potentially one of the biggest games of the regular season here for the Lakers.
It is, as the Lakers and Canisius College Golden Griffins fight for second place alongside RIT, who faces Cortland tonight. So if you're a Canisius or Oswego State fan, you're voting for Cortland to win tonight as they take on RIT. But Oswego State, 27th game of the season, 12-13-10-1 records, 6-2-4-1 in league. Canisius 16-0-9-3 with an 8-0-4-1 record. Oswego State lost a rough one, 1-0 to RIT on Friday night. The stats say otherwise with 47 shots on net, but Golosi allowed the one, the 29-30, and that was a rough one. Leading scores remain the same with Myers at 36 points, 13 goals, and 23 assists. And the last time versus Canisius, I was on the solo call, but we were at the Dan Memorial Arena in Buffalo. Sean O'Neill, the lone goal, but Canisius scored 4 unanswered to take the 4-1 game. Canisius beat Cornell on Friday. I don't have any stats, but I do know they won 9-2 against the team that is trying to overcome Rutgers, as they have one game left in league play. They are done. They are done. So they are out of the playoffs officially, I believe. But either way, Mike Yoakum had 3 goals in the last game against Oswego State. Justin Durkee had a goal and 4 players an assist. Dominic Tallarico went 37 for 38 with Brendan, and the head coach of Canisius. Actually, I can't remember his last name right now. I forgot to write it down. Hurtubise, I believe. I don't remember his first name. I want to say it's Steve. Either way, Canisius fans, I know you're watching tonight as well. We're glad you're here. We met you guys at Canisius, and this time you're on our home ice, so we're glad you're here tonight, as well as Oswego State fans, as we honor tonight's seniors. After the game, Luke Myers, Dan Parapesco, Ryan Sharano, and Sean O'Neill are the 4 seniors tonight. There are a couple other seniors that might be back for their grad school year next year. Either way, those 4 players, both all on the starting lineup tonight. Starting line is going to be the second line, the 20s line as we called it on Friday. Braden Deming, Luke Myers, and Mike Lemieux, alongside Trevor Dubron, Chase Nees, and Andrew Carty as the first line. Brett Dawson, Colby Scrupa, and Andrew Corning on the third line. Guillaume Herbert, Anthony Robinson, and Brendan Wallace on the fourth line. Chris Wands, Theo Cup, the first pair, the defensive pair, with Dylan Eisenhower and C.J. Walsh as the middle pair. Jay Chapin and Sean O'Neill will be the third pair. Sean O'Neill is going to be starting along with Chapin on defense. Dan Parapesco is going to be the starting goaltender, one of the third senior, one of the 2 senior goaltenders the Lakers boast. Actually, technically 3 senior goaltenders with Alex Golosi.
Technically on paper, but luckily.
Golosi, from what I know, will be back next year for his grad school year, so that's a big pickup for the Lakers. And there's Parapesco. Ryan Sharano is going to be second goaltender. He's out there as well, honoring the seniors. Extra skater is going to be Dan Kelly, and Alex Golosi is going to be the third string. So we'll have to see who's actually starting, because it is senior night, but obviously this is a huge game for the Lakers.
So you got to understand, even if he might start the seniors, but he might shake lines up back to the way he wants them afterwards. You might see an all-senior lineup to start the game, maybe for the first couple minutes.
Similar to what we saw last year. I believe I want to say there were 6 seniors, if I remember
so it was
correctly.
Really a mix and match. It was tough to get all of them on the ice at once.
And as we honor America here with the national anthem. And I would like to point out two things. One's more comedic than the other. Right now, Canisius' backup goaltender's in their penalty box.
He is.
And I'm assuming it's just due to space on the bench.
Yeah, it looks normally he would sit maybe in the tunnel.
There's a stool in the tunnel, so I'm surprised he isn't using that, but I guess whatever suits him.
Yeah, I guess we could use a doorman for the penalty box anyway.
I guess. Either way. And also, because I didn't realize it against RIT, Coach Chris Timmons will be looking for his 50th career win in just his 4th season. So he's at 40. He's got a 49, 57, and 9 record. So he'll be looking for number 50 and that'd be a huge number 50, trying to get that second seed.
Definitely, it's a huge number 50. That just carries the momentum. He hit another milestone this season already with the 100th game, I believe.
He did have his 100th career game or coaching career game, I should say.
Yeah, so that's overall that's a huge accomplishment. Maybe give the boys a little more momentum heading into this postseason. As you know, we kind of fell short last year, kind of sputtered into the playoffs instead of finishing as strong as they are this season. They really had a great second half of the year so far.
They have. They definitely
just want to round it out against this tough Canisius team.
I'm not exactly sure what time the RIT Cortland game is, but if it is tonight, I should say. I don't know exactly what time, but I'll try to get updates throughout the game just so we know, where this team is standing. It's going to be a tough one. But puck is dropped. Luke Myers loses the face-off to Canisius as Anthony Vekic will give it back to the defense. Taking that one was good. Mark Narby. Narby at neutral zone, loses the puck momentarily. Now trying to take it away is Michael Lemieux. He bumps into a couple players. Here comes Luke Myers, the senior. Luke Myers skating. He's got room. Shot right into the chest. No goal. Kind of an easy shot there for Canisius' starting goaltender to stop. Dominic Tallarico right into the chest. No room. Here comes Canisius into the offensive zone. Player knocked down. Here's Anthony Vekic. Vekic takes a shot. That one stays out of Pez's way as he's the starting goaltender for the Lakers. End boards now for the Golden Griffins. Trying to get it back to Jack Cleary. Can't do it there, but they'll hold on at the blue line. Saved by Pez after a shot from Tyler Greeno. Greeno will keep it in on the backhand. Michael Lemieux knocks his player off the puck. Greeno, another shot. Almost gloved down. Couldn't handle it as TJ Walter does clear that one to neutral zone. So Canisius will have to retreat. Wrapping around the glass is going to once again be Tyler Greeno, taken away by Jay Chapin. Chapin up to Skrupa. Skrupa over to Deming and back over to Chapin. Chapin to O'Neal. O'Neal looking for a pass. He gets it back in the neutral zone. Long pass missed onto the stick of Robbie Sakari. Into the neutral zone now for Zach Grace. Grace dumps it into the offensive zone. Almost hits the stick of Parapesco. Brett Dawson out of reach, and now it's into the offensive zone for the Golden Griffins. Grace once again at the end boards, looking for a pass up in front, gets it back to the blue line to Sakari. Sakari with a shot, and that one goes well wide of Parapesco onto the stick of Matt Wazotsky. Into the end boards now with Grace. Grace right up front of the slot, no shot, and here comes Andrew Corning dumping it into the neutral zone. Corning loses a puck to Tim Biddle. Biddle gets it back in the neutral zone for Grace, and here's Colby Skrupa and Brett Dawson. Dawson will just dump that one in with 18-18 remaining in the opening period. Tim Biddle. As at the end boards, he's battled with Andrew Corning along with Dawson. Eventually gets out to Zach Grace, kicked out by Biddle, and into the neutral zone for Grace. Grace gets it up to Narby. Narby gives the puck back and taken away by Brett Dawson, who loses the puck. Now back in the neutral zone, an offensive zone. Shot goes wide. Shot came from Billy Lapalainen. He had the game misconduct last time after talking to the ref a little bit too much. They had the game at Canisius. Into the neutral zone now for Andrew Corning. Corning loses the puck, gives it back to Chris Wands, and now over to Theo Cup, the captain. Cup up to Knees. Knees tries to get it to Dawson. Can't get it there, so go all the way to Pez as he'll stick it, hold onto it, and freeze it as the Canisius was pressuring. But right now, some back and forth. Canisius has a little more of the offensive zone time, though. Yeah,
I'm liking a lot from what I'm seeing. Both teams offensively. We had that early chance. Luke Myers able to get in quick right off the, within the first minute. But Canisius doing a good job of getting in front of the net. Oswego's having to double, triple team players standing right in front of Pez. So we're going to have to worry about that traffic.
Canisius wins that one into the neutral zone. Jubron chasing alongside Joey McGuire. McGuire eventually wins that race. And now Eisenhower losing it. Canisius enters the zone. Knees is poking away. Now here comes Cardi. Andrew Cardi into the neutral zone. Now into the offensive zone. He's got a couple players, and one knocks him off. So Canisius will grab that one back. Connor Mental gets it into the neutral zone, or just short of the neutral zone, as the Lakers are able to forecheck just a little bit. Knees chasing after it. Taking away is going to be Joey McGuire again. Eisenhower hits the Mahdi instead of the puck, and here comes TJ Walsh at the far corner. Walsh tries to get it to a player, taken away, though, by Eric Paleski. And now into the neutral zone once again for Canisius as the backhand is. Tim Biddle has it at the blue line as he retreats, gets a pass out to Eric Paleski. Paleski now at the far boards, gives it back over to Gus Aldridge. Aldridge gets a pass cross, but taken away by Chase Nees, skates around, and he gets around a couple. There's 3 forwards there. Now here's C.J. Walsh. Walsh will just dump that one in, and Poleski looks like, no, sorry, Aldridge dumps that one in at the end boards. C.J. Walsh, far corner, wrapping around. Here's Brendan Wallace at the end boards, his first time out. Wallace has got Drew Brown right in there, right up front. Excuse me, now Chapin at the blue line. Chapin looking for Walsh. Walsh is skating. He dumps it down at the end boards, taken away by Gus Aldridge again. Aldridge trying to clear it out. Players collide. Drew Brown collides with someone, or collides with, it looks like Biddle. And now here's Sean O'Neill in the neutral zone. O'Neill enters the offensive zone with some speed, takes a shot right into the glove, a little bit of a bobble there. And that's basically what he did against Canisius last time. Skated and was able to get a shot over the shoulder in the 4-1 loss to Canisius last time.
Yeah, that was interesting.
And it's good just to freeze it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you almost have to as a goalie because you know that he's just lofting it on because he knows his guys are coming into forecheck. What I thought was interesting there is 2 guys went out for a change for Oswego. We were able to keep possession in the offensive zone. I mean, you don't see that too often. It was 3-on-5.
Jay Chapin in the neutral zone, skates around 1, gets it over to Luke Myers now. Myers just dumps that one in, hits the end boards. Lemieux and Deming chasing. Canisius comes away with it, though, with Tyler Zarowski. Shot up in front. Another shot. Lemieux on the rebound. Mishandled. That was a little bit of a bobble myself. And Mike Lemieux opens scoring with 15:44 remaining in the opening period. Lakers lead 1-0 here on senior night.
That is a great, fortunate bounce for the Lakers right out front. And it finds Mike Lemieux. He's been in front of the net enough. He's going to pot that if you give him a wide open net, as Canisius did. That's a huge goal to start this game, get the momentum on Oswego's side.
And you'll notice, thanks to Jerry, we do have the scoreboard back. Hopefully that'll be a mainstay for next year, even though he is graduating. We'll hopefully have that. Here's Mike Lemieux. Lemieux in the neutral zone. He just scored. He loses the puck, though, to Canisius, as now it's at the end boards for the Golden Griffins. Taken away momentarily by Justin Durkee. Chapin's fighting for it as well. Chapin eventually gets the backhand over to Deming. Deming misses it, and now here's Luke Myers, who can't get a handle. Keeping it by Canisius, and Sean O'Neill cuts one off. And here he's entered the offensive zone with Luke Myers to his side. O'Neill kicked it to himself. 15-10 remaining. And here's Luke Myers at the end boards. A little bit of a mishap there on the goal horn. Deming at the end boards now. Sean O'Neill at the blue line. And Mike Lemieux officially announced with the goal. It's right up front for Canisius, taken away. Luke Myers gets an assist on the night, on his senior night, and Deming as well. So the entire forward line there gets a point. Luke Myers gets 1 on his senior night. So he only needs, I believe, one more point to become 5th all-time in scoring for the Lakers franchise.
Oh, wow. That's an impressive stat in itself. And before the game, you were mentioning that 20s line, those starters, and they always come to play. They seem like they always bring another level of energy and offensive ability to the Lakers every time.
Anthony Robinson at center ice wins the faceoff to Wallace, kind of, and it's in the offensive zone. No offside. Could have been called there as everyone was kind of just crowded around, but eventually Canisius College comes away with it. Near boards now for Zach Grace. Grace, with a lot of speed, enters the offensive zone in front of Cup. Grace up front, looks for a shot. Fanning on it. It's going to be Jack Cleary. Cleary fans on it, and so Guillaume Herbert takes it away. Herbert entering the neutral zone now, gets a pass over to Brendan Wallace. Cut off, though, by Zach Grace. Zach Grace has got some room. Grace, shot deflected high and wide by Theo Cup. Now taken away once again by the Golden Griffins at the end boards. Jack Cleary with it, loses the puck to Theo Cup. Cup into the neutral zone for Brendan Wallace. Wallace, a lot of speed, just dumps it in instead. Herbert comes in, and that's going to be a freeze by Talarico. So with 13:55 remaining, Lakers still lead 1-0, even though it's not on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they have not updated the actual scoreboard yet. Thankfully, we have the electronic one.
Let me send a message
stream.
on over down to the scoreboard guys.
But that was a nice play there by Theo Cup to just cut out any offensive opportunity from Canisius. I mean, we had a bad turnover on the breakout, but able to control it.
Shot up front, blocked away by Talarico, taken away by Tim Biddle at the end boards for Canisius.
Seems as though Oswego doesn't really trust the rebound control of the goaltender. They're lofting a lot of soft ones on
and
net.
I think we did just see that in the Lemieux goal. You've seen a couple bobbles so far by Talarico, so maybe they're kind of realizing right now as the Lakers come away with the neutral zone. Andrew Corning fighting for it, gets it over to Brett Dawson. Dawson out now at the far corner, taken away by Tim Biddle, though. Dawson stick checking, stick lifting even, and Biddle's able to get it around to the end boards. Over to Ryan Logar. Logar loses the puck. Shot from Eisenhower, just easily sticked away by Tallarico. So coming away with it again will be Logar. Logar loses the puck. Instead gets a pass over to Jack Cleary. Cleary's got a 2-on-1. Cleary shot, patted away. Rebound opportunity by Tyler Zarowski. Just misses the puck, and that was a wide open net for the Golden Griffins. Probably their best opportunity all game so far, as Zarowski will hold on to it once again at the near corner. Zarowski loses the puck. A big hit from Canisius. Going down is Colby Skrupa. He doesn't go down easy. Now taking a shot, Sakari. Sakari easily gloved down by Parapesco. So 12:43 remaining in the period. Lakers still lead 1-0.
Yeah, another sequence there of like a 50-50 puck leading on to a 2-on-1 break. It was a good job by Pez to get enough of that puck on the initial 2-on-1 to just direct it wide enough. Because that rebound opportunity was there for Canisius. They almost had an empty net goal pretty much. But Pez made just a great stop and then froze the puck.
Here comes Chase Nees, a lot of speed. He's got Cardi and Jubron. Jubron shot, gloved down by Tallarico, and that's a nice hard shot from the freshman.
Definitely seems like both goaltenders now are really zoning in.
And now we got the scoreboard change, by the way.
Yes, definitely. It's updated for all the people here in the stadium.
Center ice at puck drop for Chase Nees, taken away by Canisius Golden Griffins. With it is Mike Yoakum. Yoakum loses the puck to Chase Nees, his 15 counterpart, who gets it across the ice, looking for Andrew Carty, but he's just a couple feet behind it. Now taken by John Hazlitt. Hazlitt in the dumps it in, taken away by Sean O'Neill. O'Neill's battling with Hazlitt now, eventually pokes it up to Jubron. Jubron gets into high lofts into neutral zone, gloved down by Canisius, and that should be a hand pass, but Oswego State touches it first to negate it. Now it's O'Neill. O'Neill gets it up to Jubron into the neutral zone. Over to Nees. Nees loses the puck. Here comes Chapin right behind him. Chapin over to Carty. Carty's room shot off the post. And Jubron another shot. Rebound opportunity. But no Laker was there. What a shot from Andrew Carty. Just snake bitten by the post, an inch too wide. Now here's the Canisius Golden Griffins on the far boards. Into the middle now. Now the neutral zone. Sean O'Neill will chase after it and grab the puck into the defensive zone. He's got Cup to his side, so a little bit of a defensive mishap there. Now trying to get it to Jubron once again, and now taken away by Anthony Vekic. Vekic now to the near boards for Gus Aldridge. Aldridge with the puck. Here's Luke Myers. Got some room. Luke Myers skated a little too much. Couldn't get a pass back to Deming. Had a little bit too much momentum and couldn't get a shot off. Luke Myers at the end boards, battling along with Howard Greeno. Greeno eventually comes away with it, giving it over to Mike Yoakum. Yoakum into the neutral zone. Theo Cup cuts that one off, and he'll just dump that one in, allowing his team to reset. Tallarico gets over to Lemieux. Lemieux looking for a cross-ice pass. Can't get a shot off as it's blocked up in front. Deming forechecking as well, taken away, though, by Ryan Logar. Deming with a nice poke, and now there's a penalty on Canisius. It's going to be a slashing call on Ryan Logar against Braden Deming, and that's a nice job by the Lakers to draw that one with 10:57 remaining. To the power play they go.
Yeah, and something I think you and I can both say we realize is just the evolution of Braden Deming. You know, he really has become more of a physical player. He's getting himself in there in those 50-50 situations, and he's really skilled, don't get me wrong, but, you know, now he's playing almost with no fear. He's playing like he wants the forecheck. He wants to get in there deep, draw the penalties like he just did.
And that's not something we saw at the beginning of the year for him. You know, we saw a lot more of him, you know, making the moves, trying to score every time. And here's a shorthanded opportunity, though, for Canisius. Billy Lapalainen takes a shot that goes off the glass. Did something go on the ice?
It actually hit the crossbar, I believe, first, and then went.
I don't know what it took off.
It was something up in the netting, I think, because like that puck went straight up.
It looks like one of the braces for the glass.
Yep.
And they're gonna take a minute to fix it. I just saw something clear fall, and I don't know exactly what it was.
I had not seen that one before.
I've seen glass break. Yeah. I've seen it all. I don't think I've seen the little brace come off. As Jubron's going to help out a little bit as well. But what I was saying about Braden Deming was like, you know, beginning of the year we saw him almost maybe a little bit of a selfish player, trying to do the toe drags, trying to get through, trying to take the shot, trying to get the goal. Yeah. But now you look at him, his passing has evolved. He's drawing the penalties. He's doing everything for the Lakers.
Yeah, and I think that could be a testament
and that's a great thing for the next 3 years as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing with two of the more experienced guys on the team and, you know, some of the best offensive players the Lakers have. And I think this whole Laker team, their whole thing is to grind, get in deep forecheck, and I think that kind of rubbed off on his game, as you could see.
Oh, it definitely did.
He wasn't doing anything fancy, anything too extra there. He just went in, drew a penalty, and now we're on the power play. There's other ways to really help your team win over the course of a game than just offensive plays alone.
I mean, granted, Lakers did have a good amount of power play opportunities against RIT on Friday, but they had a solid amount of chances, and they've been able to convert in previous years. And I think this is what they need to work on right now, is just getting out of their offensive zone and getting into the
and you want that power play, you want that clicking going into the postseason more than anything. Special teams need to be performing.
Quick fix as Chase Nees wins that one. The brace is back secured, so the Lakers will win the faceoff though after the little bit of a delay we had. Theo Cup has a lot of room. He enters the neutral zone with the puck, getting around one player, Lapalainen himself, and the couple just dumped that one in for Talarico to hold. Gives it orders to carry. Sakari, long dump, out of reach of Theo Cup. So Parapesco will come out with his stick and leave it off for Cup. Wands is there to meet him as well with 10:20 remaining in the period, 1:25 in the penalty. Chase Nees, long pass up to Andrew Cardy, or excuse me, no, Chris Wands actually. Now Andrew Cardy at the end boards. Cardy skates around, makes the player fall. It wasn't really even a move. I think he just fell on his own. Now Gibran fixes a slap shot over to Cup at the other point. Cup skating in on the far boards. Now at the corner, gets a backhand down to Nees. Nees back up to Cup at the corner. Now over to Wands. Wands back to Cup. Cup skates it a little bit, looks for a shoot. Nees up front, tries to stuff it, except poking it away will be Talarico, but Cup will reset as he loses the puck to, it looks like, it's a carry. No, Doran Oken. He'll be able to clear that one out, so Gibran will hold the end boards, and the Lakers will change one line, or the forward, actually the entire power play unit, to their second unit of C.J. Walsh, Jay Chapin, Luke Myers, Mike Lemieux, and Braden Deming, and another player loses the edge for Canisius, and it looks like maybe some skates needed to be sharpened out there.
Yeah, definitely. That's 2 and 2 penalty kill units for Canisius.
Here comes Mike Lemieux. Lemieux's got Walsh in the slot. Couldn't get a pass over to him, but Jay Chapin keeps it in with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Luke Myers back to Chapin. Chapin over to Deming, a little behind him. Couldn't get the one-timer with 9:05 now. Deming, shot right into the chest. Myers is right there, shoves against, I believe, Doran Oken again. And now at 9:04 and 7 seconds remaining on the power play. Excuse me, not Oken. It's going to be Joey McGuire. And just a couple seconds remaining on this power play for the Lakers, but they have an offensive zone opportunity.
Yeah, and I mean, only one good quality shot so far. That was a decent shot, not from Braden Deming, excuse me. Luke Myers a little just off center in front of the goaltender, so the goalie was able to track that one.
Luke Myers wins it over to Braden Deming, and C.J. Walsh takes a shot, but that one's blocked up front. Power play expires for the Lakers with 8:55 now remaining up in front. Looking for Deming. Deming's the lagging behind. Couldn't get a shot off, and here comes the Golden Griffins. Jay Chapin wins the race, and that's going to be icing after Jay Chapin wins that one ahead of Justin Durkee, and that's what you like to see. Chapin was a forward, and I've said it all of the year, Chapin was a forward last year, and he's got the speed to get it back.
Definitely, he brings that speed on defense, and that's something that the Lakers, really try to use to their advantage. You put him on there. C.J. Walsh, one of the bigger defenders, so you match him up with maybe one of the more speedy guys on the team. It makes for a great pairing.
Luke Myers' line still on the ice, so now with Theo Cup and Chris Wands. Now Braden Deming in the slot. Puck goes over his stick. Wasn't able to get a shot off as he knocks his man down. And back into the neutral zone, taken away by Theo Cup. Cup tries to slap at it, gloves it down to himself. He's being battled by Justin Durkee again. And now Theo Cup would just bank it off the end boards looking for a pass. Mike Lemieux with it now in the neutral zone up to Deming. Just ahead of him. No icing as it doesn't hit the end boards. Luke Myers can't keep it in. Durkee with it. Goes off his stick and into the Lakers bench. So it looks like it's going to go into the neutral zone for a face-off at 8:17 remaining. Lakers still leading 1-0 thanks to Mike Lemieux early.
You got to feel for Deming there. That was like about 2-3 passes in a row where the loose puck is just an inch or so past the stick or bouncing over the stick. But he's getting to the right places. The Lakers are looking pretty good right now and pretty in control of this game.
Center ice face-off goes back to Theo Cup. Cup to Wands, and now over to Dawson. Dawson in neutral zone, dumps it in. Looking for Colby Skrupa. Skrupa bumps into his man. Eventually comes away with a puck at the far corner. Canisius comes away though with Matt Wazotsky. Brett Dawson has it. Once again with Wazotsky. Now it's with Skrupa. He's freezing the puck down to Brett Dawson at the far corner. Dawson bumped off the puck, taken away by the Golden Griffins with Zach Grace at the near boards. Grace gets a backhand pass off to his defenseman, Gus Aldridge. Aldridge now over to John Hazlitt. Hazlitt into the neutral zone, taken away by Jack Cleary. Cleary, empty net, opportunity, shot by Grace. Pez got over in time. Shot up high, blocked away by Parapesco. Still in the slot, but no shot except a block shot, I should say. Now it's at the end boards for the Golden Griffins still with Matt Wazotsky. Wadzowski gives it off to Cleary. Shot from the Golden Griffins, blocked away by Parapesco, and here comes Andrew Corning in the neutral zone. Corning will dump that one in, hits Talarico's stick for a moment. Another player loses the edge and goes right into the crease, and that's 3 now.
I think the equipment manager might have been sleeping in a little too long this morning when he should have been sharpening the skates.
Maybe we should have offered our skate sharpener that the Lakers have.
Of course. We got the skate shop right down here, one right near the locker rooms for you guys. But
I guess they're going to avoid using that as 3 players have lost their edge now. As Anthony Robinson's going to be at center ice along with Eric Pileski. Pileski gets pulled because a little bit of a delay. Mike Yoakum in the faceoff loses it, and now Herbert gives it back to Eisenhower. Eisenhower tries to dump it in. Herbert still got it. Now at the end boards with Brendan Wallace. Wallace skating around, looking for C.J. Wallace. Leaves it off for Eisenhower instead. Eisenhower takes a shot, and that will be blocked up in front, taken away by the Golden Griffins. Robinson goes off his skate, no icing, as both defensemen will chase after it. C.J. Walsh gets there first. Backhand to Herbert. Herbert looking for a pass, cross ice, misses both players, but here comes Wallace. Wallace has got the speed. He loses an edge, and going down is him as he loses the puck. Tim Biddle comes away with it at the end boards. With Sakari. Sakari into the neutral zone for Yoakum. Yoakum's got to pass Wallace. Here comes Yoakum. Yoakum backhand, misses it. I think Parapesco got a stick on it.
He might have got a poke check on that one.
I think he got a little bit of poke check, enough to screw with Yoakum on that one. Or mess with his head, rather, and loses the puck and back in the neutral zone for the Golden Griffins. It looks like referee wanted to make a call on something. I'm not exactly sure what. Is it?
And then they blow it dead.
I'm not exactly sure what the call was.
Sounds like it might be too many men, or maybe. Or
I'm not.
Because it looked like Chris Timmons was shaking his head yes.
It looks like a delay of game.
Interesting.
On Herbert. I'm not exactly sure what the call is.
Yeah, I mean, that is a delay. I believe you got the signal right. It looked like delay of game, but I just didn't
Canisius
see.
Was happy.
It might have been maybe a covered puck, but I didn't see any scenario where that would have fit either.
Either way, Lakers on the penalty kill now after unsuccessful on the power play earlier in this one. And there's the public address. Delay of game is the official call, so Canisius on the power play. And I heard some comments, I didn't hear exactly the same, but Canisius didn't look happy.
No, they had something. They had something to say, maybe to the ref, or could have even been Herbert.
Or even to their own teammates. I'm not exactly
sure.
I
mean, I can understand if they are frustrated right now.
Cross-ice pass for Canisius. Shot, glove down by Parapesco. Rebound opportunity just goes wide. Kicked away by the Oswego State defense. Sean O'Neill caught behind Parapesco. And now the Lakers have it at the end boards. Given off to the Golden Griffins, though, taken away at the point now with Anthony Vekic. Vekic down to McGuire. McGuire to the end boards, down to Durkee. Durkee at the end boards now. Backhand pass to McGuire once again, except Brett Dawson cleared that one all the way down the ice, taken away by Anthony Vekic. More than a minute gone in this one, in this penalty. 50 seconds to go on the Herbert delay of game. 4:55 in the period. Here's Vekic. Vekic shot blocked away by Parapesco. Chris Wands just loses the puck. He's hitting to the boards hard, and he's not getting up. He's a little slow to get up. Looks like he might have been trying to sell a call there, but nothing doing from the referee. Shot. Rebound opportunity. Just goes wide again. As Parapesco didn't touch that one. Knees can't get a clearing attempt, but Theo Cup eventually just to the blue line, but cutting it off is Ryan Logar. Logar, blue line, skates in. Shot. Patted away. Rebound. Just goes wide for the Golden Griffins again. They can't buy a goal right now. That's 3 deflections or rebounds that have just gone wide, and Needs will clear that one all the way down the ice with 10 seconds to go on this power play. And what a job by the Lakers penalty killing unit.
You got to think Parapesco is just breathing a sigh of relief after a couple of those rebound opportunities going just wide of the net. But it was a good way to just stay strong during the penalty kill.
Lakers kill the penalty.
Looks like maybe too many men on Canisius now.
And now I think Chris Timmons wanted the call.
Now we got some players.
Deming.
There was actually a collision when the whistle blew. C.J. Walsh got into a nasty. It looked almost like a knee-on-knee type of sort.
He looks like he's all right.
Yeah, he got right up. So.
But either way,
there was a penalty call.
It seems like both teams are just kind of frustrated within themselves, especially Canisius.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure And I'm assuming that might be a too many men call. And there's a player in the box. I believe that's going to be Yoakum, Mike Yoakum, number 15 for the Golden Griffins.
I believe that was the initial call, but I wasn't sure whether it was.
And an appropriate song going to make me lose my mind. I mean, holy cow! That was. What's confusing is like I'm watching the play, and then Canisius just starts yelling.
Yeah, there was a lot of shouting from the benches. Almost it seemed like both benches. But either way, the power play now for the Lakers, another one. Second of the day.
Second of the game. They're unsuccessful the first time after a couple easier shots on their opportunity.
Yeah,
and it's going to be too many. It is going to be too many men. Mike Yoakum will serve the penalty. Luke Myers skating through. He gets to the neutral zone, but loses the puck. Holding on to it's going to be Mike Lemieux, though. Lemieux looking for a pass, gets it back to Walsh. Walsh looking for a pass, gets it back to Lemieux, who skates in just a little bit. Lemieux down low to Myers. Myers looking back and gets it up to the top to Walsh. Walsh back to the point for Jay Chapin. Chapin, one-timer Deming just goes wide. Nice opportunity for the freshman again. Walsh loses the puck, poked away into the neutral zone. Jay Chapin will hold on to that one. This has been a weird first period. Lakers up 1-0. Some strange penalty calls as here comes Braden Deming. Deming looking for Lemieux, can't get the pass off, eventually corrals it back to himself, and Myers can't get to the slot as Deming had it poked away. Parapesco leaves it off for Chapin. Mike Lemieux coming off for Andrew Carty. Chapin still behind the goal.
I'd like to see them get the defense moving around a little bit more here. I mean, a couple passes down low into the half boards.
Deming skating through, looking for a backhand. Can't get a shot off, poked away with 45 seconds remaining on the power play. 2:50 in the period. Braden Deming skating in again, gets it to Chris Wands. Wands, shot deflected up into the netting as the Lakers have another offensive zone opportunity with 2:45 remaining in the period, 38 seconds on the power play. As it looks like the sun's coming out a little bit in Oswego, as it looks like it got a little brighter.
Yeah, it's opposite day here. Usually we don't see the sun too much. Even if the sun is out, it's probably still 10 degrees. So that's winter
Lake
for you.
Lake Ontario. Chase Sneeze now with it at the end boards. Gets it back to Trevor Jubron. Jubron at the near boards gets it back to Chris Wands. Wands, blue line, shot, just goes wide, doesn't hit any traffic, and here's Theo Cup at the near far corner. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Cup down to Knees. Knees over to Jubron. Jubron can't get the one-timer. It was a little too tight on it, and now the penalty is almost up with 10 seconds to go. 2:20 in the period. Wands back to Jubron. Jubron skating in, down low to Carty. Carty, Knees can't get a shot off. Still
Great
loose
play.
up in front, and a really nice play by that line there.
Still got it.
3-2-1. Knees has still got it, and that'll do it for the power play, but the Lakers still have possession. Knees back to Cup. Cup looking for Jubron. Jubron, shot. Deflected high and wide, and that's a great job by Matt Lazotsky to come in from the blue line after coming off the bench just to get the tip, but the Lakers were able to get another offensive zone opportunity that's tipped into the netting.
Man, that second power play unit really put it together there towards the end. I mean, I liked Chris Wands taking his shots. He had his lanes, and he took a couple shots that got some deflections.
I almost wish they had started that, a minute left instead of 20 seconds, but we'll do what we can. As Sean O'Neill just thumped that one down. Andrew Corning didn't see it. Kobe Scrupa's there to meet his man. As now it's frozen by Brett Dawson, taken away, though, by the Golden Griffins with Jack Cleary. Cleary up to Zach Grace. Grace now just dumps it in. Coming in is Wazowski. Wazowski in close. Shot. Stopped by Parapesco and held on to a great save by him with 1:43 remaining in the period. 1-0. Lakers lead still. They also lead on the shot board 9-8.
Yeah, Pez has really, looked great after not seeing much traffic in the first 10 minutes. Canisius really has put it together ever since they had their own power play. And, Pez has been answering the call.
Scrupa wins that face-off back to O'Neill. O'Neill gets it up to Dawson. Dawson gets a bank to Scrupa, almost to himself, basically. He gets it in neutral zone, cutting off. It's going to be the Golden Griffins as Zach Grace just has to dump that one in. Jay Chapin. Chapin around to Sean O'Neill. O'Neill just slapping at it, giving it up to Brett Dawson. Dawson looking for a pass now. Gets it over to Corning in the neutral zone with some room. Corning dumps it in, gets it off the skates of Tyler Greeno, and now Chapin will just dump that one in. No offside, or they are offside. It looks like just barely. It's 1:10 now. Golden Griffins have a free possession. Chapin cuts off the stretch pass, and he's got some room to skate. 2-on-2. Chapin's got Dawson with him, as long as Corning. Chapin will just dump that one in instead. I think he might have been trying to chip it to himself. Now Dawson to slot. Dawson over to Luke Myers. Myers skating in. Didn't have the right side to get a shot off. Bad break for him as the Lakers lose the puck to the Golden Griffins, but Eisenhower slaps it ahead to Jay Chapin momentarily into the neutral zone now. Now with Luke Myers. Myers has got some room as a ton of players are just kind of standing there and not really moving. Corning getting a slash, getting slashed by someone. And now it looks like some words were spoken. This one's going to be interesting into the second period. 30 seconds to go as Luke Myers has it in the near corner. trying to get over to Braden Deming, taken away, though, by Tyler Zarowski. Zarowski falls to the ice. No call there, as now it's in the neutral zone for the Golden Griffins momentarily. Braden Deming and the player go down, and it looks like a hand pass for maybe the Golden Griffins. And it is going to be on the Golden Griffins, as he tells the Griffins they can't change.
Definitely. I mean,
it's a weird minute.
Yeah, that was a very interesting.
There's about like 5 players just like collided against the Lakers bench. No one moving.
Nope. Everyone was just pretty much
got
standing
slashed.
still.
I think it was by Tyler Zarowski.
Yeah. And then Walsh fell 3-4 times carrying the puck up the ice. Still stayed with it somehow.
And then Deming falls. Hand pass. Oh, my goodness. This is definitely going to be an interesting second period in a couple minutes with 18 seconds to go here in the first. Second line out there with Luke Myers, Mike Lemieux, and Braden Deming, CJ Walsh, Dylan Eisenhower at center ice. Luke Myers loses that one with 15 seconds to go. Canisius will wrap it around to Tyler Zarowski. Zarowski backhand loses it to Braden Deming. Deming and him collide a little bit. Now Luke Myers or Mike Lemieux looks for a pass cut off. Now taken away by the Golden Griffins with a 2-on-2. Here comes the Golden Griffins. Lapalainen takes a shot. High stick maybe as the penalty expires. No time left as the Lakers lead 1-0 after a last-second Canisius opportunity. It looks like C.J. Walsh and I believe that's Anthony Vekic had some words to say, and C.J. Walsh wasn't too happy with something that he might have said.
Yeah, they both collided towards the end there. They were rushing back. Walsh was trying to stay with him as it was almost pretty much a 2-on-1. And I think they collided towards the end boards there right at the end of the period. Walsh.
Looks like they had some words to exchange, as C.J. Walsh is really not happy about something that was not called by the referees. But either way, physical, exciting, and fast first period as the Lakers lead 1-0 after 20 minutes of play here on YouTube Live. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second period action between Lakers and Canisius College. And welcome back to Oswego State ACHA Hockey. I'm Ben Greco alongside Jerry Pritchard. Only a couple minutes ago here before the second period where Oswego State leads 1-0 against the Canisius College Golden Griffins. Shots are even 9-9. And let me see if I can find when the RIT versus Cortland game is and see if there's an update on that. I want to say it was a later game. I don't remember, though.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, I wasn't able to actually find anything on social media. It might be have to go to their site.
Yeah. Let's see. As the Lakers entered the ice. Wow, I tweet a lot. I know I retweeted it, and it's like so far back, even just 2 days ago. I think I need to relax.
It's okay to admit you have a problem.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah. Oh, it was at noon. All right, so
should be pretty much over.
It should be
it
over.
Should be over.
Let's see if RIT's got anything posted. Yeah, barring any like broken glass or anything. Yeah, still nothing from RIT. So I guess we won't know. I guess we'll find out later.
Yeah,
I mean, pay attention to the NECHL account, I guess.
Interesting, they did not.
Because RIT is one of those Twitter accounts that's like usually got some presence, like
on
Canisius,
they're pretty active.
Yeah.
And even on the ACHA men's D1, who they post nationwide results, they still haven't gotten anything on there.
Yeah. Huh. So all right, well, guess we don't know yet.
Nope.
Either way.
Playing in the dark here.
Playing in the dark. Oswego State, either way, here at the Morano Campus Center, Oswego State leading 1-0 over Canisius College. As the shots, like I said, are tied 9-9. Mike Lemieux got his 10th goal of the season for his 20th point. Luke Myers gets his 24th assist and is now at 37 points. Braden Deming at that 17 assists with 33 points, and he's in second, not too far behind from Myers. But I think him having 17 assists and being even with goals is just another testament to what we talked about before.
Yeah, he's really grown as a player. You know, you would have got the wrong impression of him if you saw him early on in the season, as he's just molded with this 20s line.
And as Oswego State wins that face-off, over to Mike Lemieux now, trying to get it back to Sean O'Neill, loses the puck, taken away by the Griffins, and here they come, looking for a 2-on-1, cut off by Jay Chape. Another shot, both came from Justin Durkee, neither of them hit Parapesco. Justin Durkee and Sakari now looking for a one-timer, but it just delays as it tips away, and now into the neutral zone for Sakari once again, as he enters the offense zone. Gets around a couple players, Braden Deming knocks him down, no call, as the Golden Griffins hold on to it, dumping it into the offensive zone. Jay Chapin at the end boards with it, looking for a pass, banks it to Luke Myers. Myers gets it off the boards up to Braden Deming, but just ahead of him, so Tim Biddle will take it away for the Golden Griffins as Braden Deming gets a stick on it, but it goes into the boards. Here comes Jay Chapin. Chapin back to Deming. Deming goes wide, looks for a shot, goes into the net. No?
It looked like it almost hit that brace area again. Right at the top of the glass.
So it bounces off, I think, the top of the glass where there's no netting, and we'll resume play here as Durkee just dumps that one in as he goes off for a change. Parapesco gets one over to Myers. Myers tries to get around a couple defenders. He does. He knifes through him. He's got Mike Lemieux to his right. Myers enters in, takes a shot. Rebound opportunity. Goes around looking for a shot. Oh, it's not in. And now again. And I don't know how he missed that. That just goes wide. Player loses a glove and a lot of chaos up front. And Luke Myers can't get the wraparound to give him an insurance goal. Taken away by the Golden Griffins. And that was one of their better opportunities all game. Off the far boards now, Andrew Corning takes a shot, looking for the deflection from Skrupa, but the deflection goes wide, and Golden Griffins now into the neutral zone with Yoakum. Yoakum dips into the offensive zone, trying to get it over to Connor Mental, loses the puck to Cup, but Yoakum comes away with it. Skating in, gets a pass off. Players now wrestling, Theo, Cup, and I believe that's Mental, still aren't letting go of each other. And I wonder if we could almost see something there. I'm not exactly sure if words were said. Theo Cup doesn't have a helmet on. And that was a little interesting.
I mean, he was laying on top of Theo for a good amount of time, so I think it's understandable that the captain got a little upset.
And it looked like Mental had a couple extra words. So Mental will go back to the bench, or he's going to obviously go to the penalty box.
Looks like
and
Theo
so will Theo Cup. We're going to have to see what the calls are. Referee's obviously going to discuss this. Captains and Theo Cup getting tripped out by the Canisius bench, making sure to give the little wave.
Yeah, he's still chirping all the way to the box.
It looks like CJ Walsh is going to be at the captain circle, obviously, since Theo Cup's in the bench, or in the penalty box. to figure out exactly what the calls are. This might be. I don't know about major situation. I don't think.
No, definitely
I think
not.
maybe 2 minutes each for roughing.
That's what I would do.
I don't think I'd give them 5 minutes.
It's pretty much coincidental at that point.
I
don't think there's any.
No,
any
I don't think anything. Definitely not game.
No,
definitely
no
not
fightings,
game.
No games.
It didn't look like there was a punch or anything like that.
No,
I don't.
They were just holding on to each other. Really.
I think maybe a 5-minute misconduct at most, but I think that's even kind of stretching it.
Yeah, but really should just go even.
And it looks like they're trying to figure something out. They're talking to the captains now, and they're mainly talking to the Canisius guy, and not really talking to C.J. Walsh right now.
I mean, it just depends who they think initiated the whole scrum.
It seemed pretty
clear that.
I thought it seemed pretty coincidental.
Yeah.
Because obviously, Theo Cup Mental had the puck. Cup collided into him.
Yeah.
And then both just didn't really let go of each other.
Yeah, so I mean,
and
I don't
now
see
Mental standing up.
They shouldn't really pin it on more than one guy, or just one guy in particular, I think.
So,
Uh-oh.
Now they're talking to coaches.
Now they're going down the Canisius end, it looks like, for the face-off.
So that could possibly mean there's more on Canisius's end.
Yeah.
What to see with, and neither penalty put on the board.
Well, one of the power play units,
and Braden Deming. Oh, he's just talking to Cup.
Yeah, that's a power play unit. Chris Timmons just sent out, I believe. You got Chapin and Walsh.
Mental's got a 2-minute minor on the board. Let's hear what that is. And we talked about at the end of the first period, this is going to lead into the second period.
Yeah.
100%.
And not even 2 minutes later,
and they do need an extra guy in the box, it looks like. I'm not exactly sure. The linesman's telling someone to get in the box from Canisius. So it's going to be 5-on-4. Which made me think it was 5 minutes and then an extra 2 minute for Mental.
Yeah, must have been. Which, I mean, unfortunate for those 5 minutes, but at least we come away with the power play.
And it looks like a delay. And we are back. We apologize for that. It looks like our Wi-Fi just kind of dropped. So you didn't miss much, just a couple shots here and there, but you did miss the official penalty calls. I'm not sure. Did they see the roughing and everything like that?
Yeah, it was pretty much what we were talking about right at the end there. It was 2 minutes for roughing, and then each Theo Cup and Mental, I believe.
Yeah, so 2 minutes. And right up front now, stopped, and a couple players shoving. Mike Lemieux gets the rebound. It didn't look like Canisius completely had the puck, and they weren't happy about the post-missile shot. But either way, so what happened was after that thing, Theo Cup gets a 2-minute minor for roughing. Connor Mental gets a 2-minute minor for roughing, as well as a 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike. So the roughing and the unsportsmanlike, or the two roughings cancel out each other. So it would have been 5-on-5 still if apologize, Oswego's Golden Griffins. I missed what happened trying to set everything up. So now Tim Biddle gets a call. Gonna have to see exactly what the call is. And now an unsportsmanlike for another Golden Griffin, John Hazlitt. And that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be a major.
Yeah, that was from the bench?
It was from the bench. The linesman called it.
Oh, wow. A lot of talking. A little too much talking there from Canisius.
A little bit. And, again, Lose My Mind song. That's
yeah. Good timing down there.
Great job, Pat Machado.
DJ.
So, Biddle, and then that was also Hazlitt.
Yeah.
Gets a major because he didn't put it on the board.
So now they have two guys in there still serving.
They have three.
Or three.
They have three in the box.
Yeah.
One's a major. Not exactly sure why there's three. I wonder if there was a major that didn't get announced from the original.
I'm confused.
With the Theo Cup in it.
Yeah. That's,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's listen to it real quick. So Biddle's.
They actually gave him a 10.
Biddle's was a 2-minute elbow, and Hazlitt was a 10-minute misconduct. So it's 5-on-4. I'm not sure what Connor Mental's still doing in there? Oh, he might be serving the second 2 minutes still.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that.
Total.
Yep, I didn't even think of that. So it is 5-on-4, though, still. Lakers haven't gotten a ton of shots off yet. Let me see how my phone's doing. I apologize, folks. It's a little bit of a chaotic one as C.J. Walsh takes a shot, and that one's gloved down by Tallarico. And let's just say it's been an eventful afternoon so far.
Yeah, on the ice and off the ice. I mean, a lot of stuff going on here. I mean, Canisius.
And it looks like another penalty.
The door has been opened.
And it looks like now that one goes to Billy Lapalainen, who's in the box, and they're running out of room.
I was going to say, we were mentioning earlier how the goaltender, usually for the other team here,
he might have to go over.
Marano Campus Center, he doesn't sit in the penalty box, and now there might not be any room for him in that penalty box.
So we'll have to see what the call is. There's currently 4 players in the box. It's still 5-on-4, which means it's a misconduct, so he's also not on the board. Jeez. This is getting a little out of hand.
Canisius running low on players in their bench even. I mean, they already got 4 guys in the box. 3 there for an extended period.
Chris Wands with a shot deflected. Still loose. No rebound opportunity as a couple players collide along with Chase Nees and Andrew Carty. Carty exchanges some words with Sakari. So we apologize for the internet connection. We apologize for kind of the confusion.
Yeah, I mean,
almost.
It's tough when you're dealing with the Oswego Wi-Fi sometimes. It's never really as straightforward as you would like it to be.
No, but either way, Canisius wins that one. Here comes Chase Nees. Nees up in front. Carty can't get a backhand off. He's knocked off the puck and hit into the boards. Nees is hitting the boards as well. So 30 seconds to go on Biddle's penalty. And here's Lapalainen's. And that's also going to be a 10-minute misconduct. So that's going to take him to really a short bench for the rest of the period. Waz with a shot that just goes high off a one-timer. And Golden Griffs are able to clear it down. And it looks like they're going to change the lines. So that's 2 10-minute misconducts. 5 seconds to go on Biddle's 2-minute minor. Mental's still in the box. Here's Chase Nees. So there's only 3 players in the box now for the Golden Griffins. Chris Wands just have to dump it in as a couple players are offside. With 13:25 to go, Lakers still lead 1-0 at the end boards with Tim Biddle, who just left the box. Biddle into neutral zone, cut off by Chris Wands, gets the stick on it into the offensive zone. Players are offside, so they had to hold off, but now here's an opportunity for Anthony Vekic. Vekic skating in, shot, patted away, another opportunity, but hit away by Chris Wands. Wands loses the puck, and here's Vekic again. Vekic, slot, Durkee, shot goes to flex off a skate. It looks like it went off Ryan Logar. Vekic once again in the near corner. Vekic loses the puck, and now here's another shot from up front, looking for a deflection. Tyler Carino takes a shot, and that goes well wide, though. Here's Jubran. He enters the neutral zone. Jubran has 4 defenders in front of him. He gets through 3 of them, but the 4th one pokes it away, and almost a great opportunity for him. Now here's Corning. Corning, shot sticked away by Tallarico. Now it's in the near corner for Justin Durkee. Durkee takes it away. He's going to enter the neutral zone with a pass over to Vekic. Vekic now gets a dump in past Sean O'Neill, and it goes off the end boards, held onto by Parapezco. And a couple late shoves there between Skrupa and I believe that was Durkee once again. Either way, the pace almost slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say this game, both these teams finally seem like they're taking a breath.
And I think just with all the kind of the confusion there was, like no one really knew what was going on.
No, and it's smart of Canisius to really try and slow this game down considering they're 3 men short at the moment.
Brett Dawson will just dump that one in after winning the faceoff. Corning's there to battle for the puck as well against the Golden Griffins. And now they take it away. Into the neutral zone for Zach Grace. Grace loses the puck to Chapin. Chapin over to O'Neill, who just banked it off the boards. O'Neill now into neutral zone for Corning. Corning looking for a back end over to Brett Dawson. Dawson's got some room, loses the puck though, recovers, and they'll just dump it in past the red line. No icing. 12 minutes to go here in the middle period as the Lakers still lead 1-0 over the Golden Griffins. Into the neutral zone, high stick. It looks like it's going against the Lakers, so it's negated by Canisius touching it first. TJ Walsh goes down. Now it's Andrew Corning again, once in the high slot of his own defensive zone, getting into the neutral zone, taken away by Tim Biddle. Biddle hits the end boards on the dump, and now it's with Jay Chapin. Chapin breaking off the boards in the neutral zone for Andrew Corning. Corning can't get the puck. Now it's back to Tim Biddle. Biddle dumps it down. It looks like Colby Skrupa's stick might have hit the mask of Tim Biddle, so I'm surprised they didn't call that one to try to control the game even more. Now here's Colby Skrupa. Skrupa loses the puck, just entering the offensive zone, so the Gold Griffin to recover. Taken away by Eric Pileski. Pileski gets it up to Zach Grace. Grace enters in, cut off by Dylan Eisenhower, but Griffins still have it. Now taken away by Zach Grace once again. Grace, shot, blocked away by Brett Dawson. Now it's in the near corner for Doran Oken. Oken loses the puck, and now there's battle for it and taken away by Jack Cleary. Shot in down low from Gus Aldridge, goes well wide. I think he's just trying to get it down to allow his players to reset. Now C.J. Walsh fighting for it alongside Mike Yoakum. Taken away, though, by the Golden Griffins. In close shot opportunity just goes wide. Parapesco, and it looks like they want goaltender interference, and then Parapesco's knocked well wide. And it looks like there's a couple players, and they want goaltender interference on that.
They're not going to get it.
And they're not going to get it.
They're not going to get it. That ref is stern. I think he's saying that the Canisius player missed, but it was actually our own defenseman.
The linesman is talking to the referees to talk about, and Theo Cupp's out there as well. Chris Timmons visibly not happy, but either way, if this sticks, it's going to be 1-1 with 10:45 remaining in the period.
That is a tough one to swallow.
That is a very tough one to swallow.
I mean,
and just when you thought that the momentum's going to go the Lakers' way with the misconducts, with everything else. And Theo Cupp doesn't look happy, and it looks like it's going to count. It is. So 1-1 is the score now after the Lakers maybe a questionable call there. They wanted goaltender interference, maybe should have gotten it, but either way, it's a tie game just when the momentum might have been going the Lakers' way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You can't really debate, you know. It's just the refs calling nothing else at that point because no replay, no way to really go back and check live for the refs, and they just got to stick with it.
Aldridge with the goal. It's unassisted and quite empty net, obviously, as now the Golden Griffins have some speed behind them entering the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, getting through a couple players. That's Justin Durkee again, cut off by Chris Wan. Here comes Braden Deming with the 20s line. Deming shooting it in, gets a stick off of Tallarico, but cutting that one's Mike Lemieux. Myers looking for Lemieux in the slot, just a little bit too light of a pass. Deming will just wrap that one around the boards once again, looking for Myers. Taken away by Greeno. Greeno loses the puck, taken away by Tim Biddle. Biddle up to Justin Durkee. Durkee needs his own long stretch pass, cut off by Theo Cupp. Theo Cupp's got some room. He enters the offensive zone with Mike Lemieux and Braden Deming. Cupp holds onto the puck at the far corner. He's halted by Tyler Greeno. And Cupp's just trying to kick it out to keep it in possession as Mike Lemieux goes off for a change, so Tim Biddle gets a free possession. Braden Deming knocks him off the puck. Taken away, though, by Justin Durkee. Durkee wraps it around the end boards once again to Tyler Greeno. Greeno's knocked off a puck by Cardi. Cardi skates in, looking for Deming. Can't get a shot off. Deming's knocked down. And now it's at the end boards with Jay Chapin. Chapin blocks it with his body as Luke Myers keeps it in, and he does. Wraps it around the end boards. Cardi was on the wrong side, so he'll chase with Tim Biddle. And Biddle and Cardi collide into the end boards. Biddle comes away with the puck, though. Biddle dumping it out. Chris Wands gloves it down, gets into the far corner just to keep it in, trying to get maybe a line change. Nothing doing, though, as Durkee will come away with it once again, gets into neutral zone with Anthony Vekic, taken away by Jay Chapin. Chapin looking for Chris Wands. Now Jay Chapin once again up to Andrew Cardi. 8:38 to go here in the middle period, 1-1. Andrew Cardi. Cardi with it, skates in, gets through a couple defenders, looking for a pass up front. Can't get anything there, as it looks like he'll stick the way back into the end boards, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. Assuming Jay Chapin can win this one, he can't. It's taken away as Canisius, and they have opportunity cut off by Sean O'Neill into the neutral zone. Great job by him just to stay in the middle. Here's Trevor Jubran. Jubran skates in, shot, goal! Trevor Jubran gets it over the shoulder, and the Lakers lead 2-1.
Oh, man, what a shot short side on the goaltender right over the shoulder. Man, that was a rip. I mean, that goalie, he can't even have quick enough reaction times for a shot like that sometimes. Jeez, what a rocket.
Trevor Jubran gives the Lakers a 2-1 lead with his 13th goal of the season, his 18th point of the year, and we'll have to see who the assists exactly go to, but what a shot from the freshman.
Yeah, and earlier that possession, he was calling for a long stretch pass on the blue line. He really wanted that puck, and now, I mean, I bet the rest of the boys are glad that they gave it to him.
Colby Skrupa tries to dump it down, deflected off his stick, and it goes back into the offensive zone for the Golden Griffins. Taken away, though, by Gus Aldridge. Aldridge up to Wazotsky. Wazotsky gets it in neutral zone, taken away by Eisenhower after Jack Cleary was dumped out the puck. Eisenhower takes a dump, just glove down, and Tallarico will hold on to it as the Lakers have a 2-1 lead with 7:51 to go, 18-12 of the shots.
Yeah, and we take
And there's still 3 players in the Canisius box.
They still have not left. I don't even know at this point if they are going to.
I don't know why not Chris Wands. Connor Mental's in there.
Yeah, he's been in there the longest, I believe, right? He went in there when Cup was in there.
Cup went in there. So I don't know if he just got like a further misconduct they didn't announce.
Yeah, maybe it was like maybe he could have gotten one while he was in the box.
Could have been.
To be fair, I mean,
we'll have to talk to Pat about it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm not even going to text him. I'm just going to go down there and talk about it.
Yeah, it'd be too long to text. I'll get back to you in 3 business days over text.
Colby Scrupa at center ice along with Robert Sikari. And another shot just goes wide for the Lakers as taking that one away with the Golden Griffins into neutral zone. C.J. Walsh chasing after it along with Mike Young. Trevor Gibran officially given the goal. I don't know if there's any doubt about it, but the Lakers come away with a 2-1 lead. And Jay Chapin with an assist, trying to wrap it around. And the Golden Griffins will just skate with it with 7:20 remaining. Long cross-ice pass to Tyler Greeno. Greeno right up front of the slot. No one could touch it as now taken away is Colby Scrupa, leaving it for Anthony Robinson. Robinson getting up to Dawson, but it's just out of reach after it hit a Golden Griffin stick. Robinson will dump that one into the zone as he was almost knocked into the box by Doran Oken. Golden Griffins still have it. It's going to go all the way down the ice, and they are going to call it as Chris Wands wins that race. And now Connor Mental exits the penalty box, so he goes into the bench. And there's still 2 Canisius Golden Griffins remaining. So Jay Chapin, though, gets the assist on the Gibran goal.
Yeah, I believe that was like a long, clear stretch pass from Chapin.
I think. I honestly, I wasn't really processing for a second there because I was trying to figure out all the penalties still. Either way, Lakers lose that face-off. Luke Myers can't come away with it, so Robert Sacchieri will come away with it and give it up to Mike Yoakum. Yoakum with a bad pass, gives it off to Theo Cup. Cup looking for Lemieux, gets it to Lemieux, no offside, almost loses the puck, and comes away with it. He's got Luke Myers down low. Can't get a pass off, though. Sacchieri comes away with it. Goes off the glass. He stays in the offensive zone, though, as Deming hits it with his leg. Sacchieri will recover. Gets it into neutral zone for Chris Wands. Kronz almost went offside, waits for Lemieux. Smart move by the defenseman. We'll just have to dump it off that there's no other Lakers with him in front of him. Mike Lemieux bats it away in front of Eric Pileski, and now here comes Luke Myers. Myers, shot, just goes in wide off the pads.
Yeah.
It stayed in front, though. It was
an interesting bounce. It almost bounced up in the air. It looked like straight up. Not sure really what that caught on the way there.
I don't know. It hit the pads and just went up.
Yeah, it was a very odd bounce, something you don't see usually on a breakaway.
Now Theo Cup with it in the neutral zone. He'll just dump that one in as players are retreating to avoid the offside. Dominic Talarico leaves it off for his defenseman, and they'll get it into the neutral zone now, cut off by Theo Cup, almost offside again, and that is offside just a hair as Dan Kelly's out there for one of the first times as the extra skater tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the extra skater usually gets a shifter here,
especially
here,
with this, how the Oswego State runs their system.
Oh, yeah, you almost need the extra skater. Guys get tired pretty quick, and it's understandable the amount of forechecking and, physical presence that they bring every night.
Robinson wins that face-off back to Herbert. Herbert gives it back to O'Neal, but O'Neal couldn't handle the pass with 5:45 to go. O'Neal with a pass up to Kelly. Kelly gets it up to Robinson. Robinson didn't see it fully, loses the puck, but now here comes Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly just barely offside, or onside, loses the puck, though, because he thought he was offside. Now here's Jay Chapin. Chapin skating in. He's got the assist from earlier. Chapin's got some room, just banks it off, rounds it around the end boards, looking for Dan Kelly, but Robinson gets it instead. Now it's Herbert. Herbert loses the puck into neutral zone now. 2-on-1 for the Golden Griffins. Chapin right there, though. Now right up front. Shot. Stop. Parapass. A rebound.
What a save.
And now a big hit into the end boards. O'Neal's a little slow to get up, and now Parapass gloves that one down. What awareness by the senior defenseman to swipe that one away.
Beautiful first save by Pez.
He looks a little sore because he went hard into the boards.
He really had just laid out for that to deny the rebound. The puck was just sitting there in the crease. Pez thought maybe he had it, but Sean O'Neal took a dive, and then he really just, he was laying out, clearing the rebound. Took a spill. I'm not sure exactly who it was who was going for that rebound.
Yeah, I think it might have been Pileski or Durkee. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, but a hard spill like that, skating full speed. I'm just happy to see Sean O'Neal's all right.
Definitely.
After laying his body on the line like that.
Gibran with a strong forecheck. Here's Chase Nees. Can't get the puck. Now it's back to C.J. Walsh. Walsh over to Eisenhower. Eisenhower gets a bank pass off to Andrew Carty. Carty loses the puck momentarily, battles for it still. Lakers still have it. Chase Nees trying to get it to Gibran, but that one's cut off by Tim Biddle. Biddle looking for a pass. There's only one man in the Canisius box, by the way, as another 10-minute penalty expires. So Lapalainen is the remaining Golden Griffin, who's should be out. I think it's 3:45. is when the 10-minute misconduct
Yeah, that's kind of when everyone started calming down a little bit.
Golden Griffins dumped that one in behind the board, or behind the goaltender. Now Chase Nees almost comes away with it, but taken away by Matt Wazotsky. Wazotsky right up front, shot blocked up in front. Shot taken by Eric Pileski. Now it's in the neutral zone for Tim Biddle, who just dumps it down. Parapesco leaves it off for C.J. Walsh. Walsh with a defender right behind him. Gets a pass off the stick, and now taken away by Eisenhower. Eisenhower misses the pass, taken away by Mike Yoakum. Yoakum skating in, gets behind the boards, looking for a pass right in front. Stop, Parapesco. Big save there by the senior goaltender. Wrapping it around the boards now. C.J. Walsh with it. Gloves it down to himself. And now it's almost in the neutral. It's not in the neutral zone. Needs to try to get it there. And now it's in the slot for Eisenhower. Eisenhower gets a neutral zone off to Andrew Cardi. Cardi enters the offensive zone with Chase Nees. He'll just choose to dump it in, as now Chase Nees is on the forecheck. Neutral zone now still with Brett Dawson. Now Nees. Dawson couldn't get a pass up to him. Nees couldn't handle the pass. 3:30 to go here, as taking it away is Pileski. Pileski can't get past Chris Wan, so he'll dump it back into the neutral zone with Gus Aldridge. End boards for the Lakers. Chris Wan's with it. Taken away by Theo Cup. Cup, long dump pass, and it hits the end boards for Brett Dawson. That's going to be icing as well ahead of Dawson with 3:16 remaining. And now Lapalainen can go back to the bench.
Finally, I mean, they cleared back.
So now it's just the goaltender
Yeah, we're
again.
back to just the backup goaltender in the box for Canisius. Tough period for them, really, after tying it up. It kind of fell apart, you could say, for them. I mean,
it did, and
they've
I mean,
kind of
both
fall
teams,
back to their old ways.
Yeah, they had the questionable call, I would say, for the goal with
Definitely.
Brett Dawson have it on the near boards now. Now here's Colby Skrupa. Skrupa over to Dawson. Dawson enters the offensive zone with Corning. Dawson skating in, looks for Corning, pass is cut off. Colby Skrupa is right there with a hard hit, but the Golden Griffins come away with it with Ryan Logar. Logar into the offensive zone, looking for Vekic. Logar gets around Cup momentarily. He's going to look for a wraparound. Now Vekic. Vekic fans on the shot. He goes to the end boards for Justin Durkee. Durkee gets Wands gets a dump into the offensive zone of the into their offensive zone. Golden Griffins will have to retreat, as here's Vekic again with a 2-on-2. He's got Chapin in front of him. Vekic goes a little wide, goes behind the red line. Hitting it away is Theo Cup. Cup gets it into the neutral zone. Taken away by John Hazelet. Hazelet into the defensive zone for Jay Chapin. Chapin into the neutral zone, Luke Myers. Myers retreating still, trying to get around a couple of defensemen. Eventually does. Gets a bank pass to Jay Chapin, who almost didn't see the puck. Chapin up to Lemieux. Lemieux trying to get a pass in the neutral zone, gets it to Deming. Deming taps it over to Myers. Myers has got Deming in the middle. Myers looking around, shot, and just goes wide off the blocker. A little bit of an odd deflection. No one there for the rebound, as Mike Lemieux just throws it up front, but is just short of Braden Deming. Deming battling for it along with Mike Lemieux. Mike Lemieux takes his man down, and that's going to be a penalty as well. Mike Lemieux, I'm going to maybe hooking or it's going to be a tripping call with 1:52, so that's going to end the period.
That's
and it looked like it was like a coincidental hit.
Yeah,
I don't
it looked
know.
like he was just trying to skate around him and maybe caught his skate.
I wonder now if the referees are trying to just control the game.
Yeah, probably at this point. You don't want to see anything get out of control. Obviously, as we've seen since the beginning or towards the end of that first period, things got chippy, and you got to expect it to get chippy at this point.
Oh yeah,
with the magnitude of this game.
Definitely, with what is on the line, definitely do, as the Golden Griffins are on the power play now with Tim Biddle. Biddle up at the blue line, gets it over to Lapalainen. Lapalainen will just dump it at the end boards. Now back to Biddle at the blue line. Biddle, shot, goes wide off or hits the blocker and deflects wide. Now Golden Griffins have it once again. One time for Lapalainen, fans on it, 1:30 to go in the period. Lapalainen, another shot, goes well wide. Now with Jack Cleary. Cleary, shot, kicked away by Parapesco. Lapalainen has it against the near boards. Lapalainen dumps it down low for Yoakum. He's met by Jay Chapin, bumped off the puck momentarily, but Yoakum gets it back to Zach Grace. Grace looking for a hard pass as it goes into neutral zone. Brett Dawson will change, as they're going to have to recover fast. Chase Nees with it now, loses it to Zach Grace. Grace has got 3 defenders in front of him, loses the puck, still has it. Chase Nees, though, able to clear it down as it goes off the glass, and that's a big clear to most likely end the period with 10 to go.
He's been pretty active. I mean, this game, the shots might not really say it, but the saves he does have, 16 saves through 2, they've been quality shots.
And I think Luke Myers might have just gotten a penalty. The linesman was talking to him, and Chris Timmons was kind of pulling him back, but I think the linesman just looked at the referee about something. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to make sure also that the guys don't interfere with Canisius walking to the locker room.
The coaches are heading off. Parapesco's talking. I think, Parapesco's going to talk to the goalie about the interference
yeah,
call.
he probably just wants an explanation.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Understandable, 100%. As we enter the second intermission, Lakers lead 2-1 thanks to Jubron's goal from Jay Chapin. I don't know where Luke Myers came from. Trevor Jubron gets his 13th of the season with a goal as the Lakers lead 2-1 here on YouTube Live. Lakers lead. We'll be back for the third period momentarily. Hello and welcome back to Oswego State ACHA Hockey. I'm Ben Greco alongside Jerry Pritchard, not Jade Pritchard. I don't know where the J came from. My goodness, it's been a day.
Yeah, definitely, it has been.
Going into the third period, Lakers lead 2-1. Let's recap some penalties, shall we, Jerry?
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin at this point.
Well, let's start at the beginning. With 18:02 left, Theo Cup and Connor Mental both with roughing minors. Mental got an additional 2-minute unsportsmanlike, and we later found out he got a 10-minute misconduct. And then just a couple minutes later, with 15:34 left, Tim Biddle got a 2-minute elbowing call. And then before the puck even dropped, David Hazlitt got a 10-minute misconduct with 15:34 left. And a minute and 6 later, Billy Lapalainen got a 10-minute misconduct with 14:28 left. And then all of a sudden, with 10:45 left, still players in the box and everything, Gus Aldridge scored and made it 1-1 with 10:45 left with a questionable.
Yeah, no call.
Jerry and I just watched it. It looked like C.J. Walsh might have gotten tied up and then bumped into Parapesco. We'll let the referees handle it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what he saw, but at the same time, Walsh couldn't get out of the way. It's a tough situation when you're skating and trying to tie someone up.
And then with 8:14 left, Trevor Jubron makes it 2-1 for the Lakers. Assist went to Jay Chapin with a nice shot over the shoulder of Dominic Tallarico. And then with 1:52 left, Mike Lemieux had a questionable tripping call after both players kind of just collided. So now the Lakers have 8 seconds left to kill of the power play entering the third period. And also, Luke Myers has a 10-minute misconduct. That was after everything once Canisius was walking out.
Yeah, it was actually as they were all – Canisius was walking into the locker room. And all the Oswego players were skating around the bench.
I think that's part of the problem with Oswego State right now is that not Oswego State, the rink.
Yeah,
is that you have both players going off the same side, and Oswego State's got to wait.
Like you're almost inviting confrontation at that point.
In a game like this.
Yeah,
you know,
especially.
Where obviously in the NCAA, if you see on your camera where Canisius sits, they come, which is where Oswego State NCAA typically sits. They come off on their side, and the away team goes on their side, and that's how NHL works.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Usually that you have your tunnel right next to your bench, you're just able to walk right off after a period, not skate across,
and also get next to
with the other
team.
So there. So
it's definitely an interesting concept. Maybe questionable how it was made.
Yeah.
But obviously it's mainly because of the NCAA teams and everything.
Yeah.
Colby Scrupa wins that face-off as Braden Deming now is with it in the neutral zone. Back to Sean O'Neill as the Lakers kill a penalty. Mike Lemieux's out there with Colby Scrupa, Braden Deming, as Colby Scrupa looks like he's going to replace the Luke Myers for that 20s line. Mike Lemieux dumps it in, hits the glass on the end boards, and Colby Scrupa chases after Tyler Greeno. Taking it away is going to be Colby Scrupa. Scrupa into the neutral zone, loses it, taken away by Anthony Vekic, who gets into the offensive zone. Backhand up in front, cut off by Scrupa, and Vekic goes into the boards really hard after a hit from Scrupa. It's going to be a physical third period, we can tell. In the slot now for the Lakers, taken away by Jay Chapin. Chapin gets it up to O'Neill. O'Neill loses the puck at the far boards. Chapin has it now at the end boards with 19:10 to go here in the regulation period. Lakers leading 2-1. Tipped by a Canisius stick, goes all the way down the ice as Braden Deming's going to chase along with Tim Biddle. No icing, either way as it deflected off that Canisius stick. Back in the neutral zone for Doran Oken, who just tips it in. Theo Cup has it at that far corner, tries to get a pass off, cut off by Oken. Now here's Mike Lemieux again. Lemieux gives it up to Jubron. Jubron loses the puck, just slides it up, looking for Nees. Nees gets there first, but Tallarico fans on the pass. Nees was anticipating the pass, obviously, but that one's kept in by Chris Wands. Wands grabs it, and it's going to be a high stick on the
just
Lakers.
On the puck, yeah. No, on Canisius.
Oh, it's going to be on Canisius.
Yeah, we're going to go back.
I apologize. It is going to be on Canisius, back into the Canisius zone. Usually it negates when the other team touches it, though.
Yeah, they got a quick touch in before they actually Chris Wands picked it up.
I gotcha.
But the refs were just a little slow.
A little delayed there.
A little slow on the whistle.
Chase Nees loses that face-off. Words are hard, apparently. Zach Grace has it and gets dumped in the neutral zone. Theo Cup dumps that one into the end boards, held onto by Tallarico. Tallarico over to Gus Aldridge. Aldridge now to Zach Grace. Grace loses the puck. It's Andrew Carty who just take a backhand dump in, 18-15 to go. Carty gets his own bounce. Nees looking for a pass in the neutral zone, or excuse me, in the slot. as 3 defenders were there, no Lakers. And now Chase Nees gets the turnover. He gets to a couple defenders. He's got a shot opportunity. He can't get the shot. Cardi can't get the shot in the slot, but Theo Cup has it at the blue line. Cup slabs it down, wraps it around the boards, taken away by Gus Aldridge. Aldridge met by Cardi, so he'll give a pass over to Joey McGuire. McGuire right up in the slot. Nees knocks his man down, and now it's in the near boards. Nees back to Cup. Cup, shot, goes well wide, banking off the end boards, looking for Gibran. Now Cup with it, loses the puck to Matt Wazowski. Wazowski at the end boards, bumped off the puck by Cup. Dave Nees is also there as Canisius gets some offensive zone time. Sakari, shot from the blue line, patted away, rebound opportunity, goes high. Another shot blocked up in front, now taken away by the Lakers once again. Here's Chase Nees. Nees at the end boards gets a bank pass to Brett Dawson. Dawson at the defensive zone gets it back to, almost back to Cup, and now they are going to be offside, and the Lakers get a free possession there. A smart play there. Theo Cup has it in the defensive zone. Skating around, gets off the glass, long big pass, cut off by Sakari, gloves it down to himself as he enters the offensive zone with Theo Cup. Shot goes in! Robbie Sakari gets it over the shoulder just like Gibran, and we have a 2-2 game with 17:02 remaining in the period.
Yeah, that was almost a spitting image of the Gibran goal late in the second period. Great instincts there from the defenseman to just glove that down and take it. He had space, no one stepped up. The forwards were nowhere to stop him.
He was trying to get this to stop the 2-on-1, and I don't really know if there's anyone there in a threatening position for the 2-on-1.
I mean, sometimes that's what you want to do as a defenseman. You want to, cover the pass, make sure your goalie can cover the shot. But when a shot's as perfect as that in the top corner, almost nothing you can do as a goaltender.
And just like that, a tie game, 2-2 game, tie game with 17 minutes to go. Here comes Colby Skrupa. Skrupa right up in front, looking for Lemieux. Lemieux can't get the shot off, and now it's back to the Golden Griffins. Now Vekic's got a breakaway. Here's Vekic. In. Shot. Stop. Parapezgo. Net goes off its moorings. And what a save by Parapezgo.
Yeah, a little spread eagle there to get the pad back to the post, wrap it around, and just make sure there's no way he can slide that in.
Great job by the senior goaltender. We're able to rebound after the second goal. 16:41 to go here in the regulation period. Still 2-2. 20 shots to 18 in favor of the Lakers. Skrupa loses that face-off, but coming away with it is Parapezgo, actually. And he sticks that one over to C.J. Walsh. Now Tim Biddle at the blue line. And it looked like it might have gone offside, but referee doesn't, or linesman doesn't call it. And now it's right up in front, taken away by Braden Deming. And now a penalty on the Lakers. It's going to be, is that interference?
Yeah, I believe Walsh.
And now Skrupa and Vekic are exchanging some words. And I think, it looked like he did a boarding.
I think it was interference.
But it looks,
yeah, he was skating across the ice, like right in front of the net. I think Walsh. Yeah,
it is going to be Walsh.
Gave him a shove, and player, did he go down easy? Did he not? Doesn't matter. So referee raised the arm.
So C.J. Walsh, with 16:27 remaining, gets a interference call, and Lakers go back to the penalty kill.
Well done by Canisius to just keep the pressure on after scoring that tying goal. Bound to make Oswego force them to make a mistake.
Vekic at the blue line gives up to Yoakum. Down low to Durkee. Durkee across the ice. Back now, shot from the blue line from Vekic. Another shot blocked up in front. Neither of them hit Parapezgo. Now it's Zach Grace at the end boards. Grace looking for a backhand pass. Gets it on the near boards. Back to Vekic. Vekic at the blue line gets it back up to Grace. Grace looking for Yoakum. Gets it to him at the near corner, who skates it a little bit. Yoakum shot blocked up in front. Chase Nees not able to get to it first as he eventually cuts off Vekic's pass. Wow, never thought I had to say Vekic's, so that was a weird one. As Nees dumps that one all the way down the ice, and Talarico holds on. 1:15 to go on the power play for the Golden Griffins. A lot of speed coming in now for Ryan Logar. Logar gets through a couple defenders, looking for a backhand, cut off by Chris Wands, so Logar will retreat back to the blue line. Cross slice to Vekic. Vekic pauses, gives it to Yoakum at the near corner, back to Vekic at the blue line. Back to Yoakum. Yoakum cross the ice, looking for Logar. Logar can't handle a pass, and Brett Dawson knocks it away from him momentarily as he recovers at the far corner. 50 seconds to go here in the power play. Shot up in front. Brett Dawson clears it out now. A crucial clear as the Lakers don't look like they're going to change, and Brett Dawson will be the first man up on the penalty kill. 40 seconds to go here on the power play. 15:05 remaining in the period. Taken away now by Gus Aldridge. Aldridge got the first goal. Shot. Yoakum stopped by Parapezgo. Held on to. And that's a nice save by Parapezgo late in this one. Yeah, it's early in the third period, I should say.
Way to just grab that rebound, make sure they had nothing, because they had numbers crashing that net. I mean, that was a quick rush on the power play, which usually you don't see much of. Usually teams take it in, slow it down, try to gain some possession, but Canisius really trying to force their point here, and they have not slowed down since that second goal whatsoever.
14:58 to go in the period. 31 seconds on the power play. Chase Nees at center ice, loses that faceoff, so taking away will be. We'll go over to Lapalainen, or excuse me, not Lapalainen, to Greeno. Greeno at the blue line just dumps it down. Chris Wands misses the pass and it's held on to by Grace. Back to Greeno. Greeno back over to Grace. Back to Greeno at the point. Greeno shot goes well wide of the glass. It hits the glass, I should say. Robinson gets it into the neutral zone, and now here comes Chase Nees. Nees has got some speed. He gets around one. He almost gets around one, loses the puck, but kills a good amount of time as here comes Tim Biddle. Biddle, neutral zone. C.J. Walsh, penalty over. Lakers back to even strength. As it goes around the end boards now for Chris Wands. Wands loses the puck. Now it's with C.J. Walsh. Walsh over to Anthony Robinson. Robinson can't hold on, and now the Golden Griffins were offside, so they had to retreat, and now it's Theo Cup in his defensive zone. Theo Cup, pass cut off. Now it's the Golden Griffins right up front. It's still kicked away, though, by C.J. Walsh. A great job by him. Walsh gets it in neutral zone, looking for Mike Lemieux. Walsh was trying to just poke it ahead, and now Lemieux just dumped that one in as Walsh fell offside, trying to keep it on.
Yeah, and this is interesting. C.J. Walsh still just getting off the ice now. They had 3 defensemen on the ice there for the longest time.
Offensive zone now for Mike Yoakum. Yoakum skating in, looking for a wraparound. Can't get a shot off. He'll just wait for players to reset. Taken away, though, by Doran Oken. Oken gets the pass to the blue line. Taken away, though, by Braden Deming. John Hazlitt couldn't get a clean shot off, and now it's with Colby Skrupa. Skrupa looking for a pass. Gets into the slot. Shot! And gloved down by Tallarico. A little bit of a weird shot, as I don't think Tallarico was expecting it because it got deflected earlier than expected into the glove.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a weird angle, but you've seen Oswego throw these odd shots on these. I don't know. I mean, they're not bad shots because some of them have worked in Oswego's favor, especially in that first goal. Sometimes you just have to chuck it on net, catch a goaltender off guard.
Colby Skrupa at center ice, wins it back to Mike Lemieux. Lemieux loses the pass open, gives it back to Jay Chapin in the neutral zone. Players are offside, they retreat as Jay Chapin dumps it in. Taken by Sakari. Sakari goes all the way down, and that is going to be icing. No, O'Neill wins the race. Now with 13:16 remaining in the period, Lakers still tied 2-2 with the Canisius College Golden Griffins here on YouTube Live. 21 shots to 19, and the Lakers have some offensive opportunities now.
Yeah, and Canisius have really found themselves found a way to get back in this game after. I mean, there's amount of penalties, misconducts, and such should have really put them to sleep, but they stuck around, even with the shortened bench, and they find themselves in a tie game with 13 minutes remaining.
Mike Lemieux loses the puck, and it's in the neutral zone now as it was offside. O'Neill just dumps that one in, so Sakari will hold on to it in the defensive zone. Over to Zarowski. Zarowski now gloved down by Cardi, but Cardi couldn't hold on. Sakari recovers the puck. Cardi fell down and just couldn't glove it down to himself. Here's John Hazlitt. Hazlitt up to Zarowski. Zarowski into the neutral zone, cut off by Cardi. Cardi just trying to dump it in to kill some more time as he's knocked down off the puck, and a couple players.
I'm getting off.
And welcome back. We're sorry about that once again. The Wi-Fi just is not our friend today, apparently. Didn't miss much. Only a couple minutes of play as the Lakers are still tied 2-2 with Canisius College. A couple offensive opportunities for the Lakers. Here's Brett Dawson as he skates in. Shot easily gloved down by Tallarico. And Lakers by Tallarico. Taken now by Durkee. Durkee over to Aldridge. Aldridge now up to Ryan Logar, who enters the neutral zone with some speed. Knocks Colby, or really dangles Colby Skrupa down. And now it goes in the end boards. Eisenhower right there to meet him. Taken away by C.J. Walsh. Walsh at the far corner looking for a pass, looking for Brett Dawson. Eventually Dawson gets it into the neutral zone. No, he doesn't, as it hits the skates of Golden Griffin defenseman. Andrew Corning knocks down his man heavily. No call there, and that was a big offensive, stiff arm. Almost a shot, and it's a goal! Andrew Corning gets the offensive play, and I believe that's his first.
What a beast.
It's not. It's his fourth or
what
third.
What a beast of a play.
A play by Corning.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we talk about the hit at center ice right in front of the Canisius bench. How about he goes down right in front of the net and puts it in? I mean, that's just an insane play, a nice sequence of events.
Corning makes it 3-2 with 11:09 remaining in the period. What a play by the freshman.
Clutch play on senior night by the first-year player. I mean, you can't
draw it up better than that. As Parapesco holds on to that one, and Theo Cup as well as Zach Grace tangle up a little bit. The Lakers lead 3-2 with 11:05 remaining. And hello there. I apologize about that. All right. Well, I apologize for the little bit of the lag there. I just got a phone call, and we're on my hotspot still.
I've never seen that affect the hotspot.
Neither have I, but
that's odd.
It worked, apparently. And we're back in the defensive zone for the Lakers. Andrew Corning just scored, and now here's Andrew Carty. Corning officially giving the goal. Carty loses the puck. Golden Griffins stick it, and the goal was unassisted. And that one just goes wide at 8:31. Unassisted goal for Corning as it's 3-2 Lakers now. Lakers trying to clear it out. Chris Wands almost gets it in neutral zone, hits the blue line, and gloved down now by Chris Wands. Here's Wands in the neutral zone. Wands into the offensive zone. Taken away by Connor Mental. Taken away by Tim Biddle now into the neutral zone. Looking for a long stretch pass up to Yoakum. Yoakum just tips it. Perepeska will stick it down. He wraps it around the boards and taken away, though, by the Golden Griffins. Right up in front, kicked away by Chase Nees with 10 minutes to go here. We're halfway through the third period. Perepeska trying to poke it away. Chase Nees eventually comes away with it. Nees up to Deming. Deming backhands it back over to Nees. Nees with some speed, gets through a couple defenders, takes a shot, but sticked high into the netting. As the Lakers now lead 3-2 with 9:50 remaining in the period, and Luke Myers' 10-minute is over.
That's huge for the Lakers. I mean, I
now they can get back to the four lines.
Yeah, they're normal lines, but I think Skrupa did a great job filling in.
He did.
For this first part of the period, because
that's
a very
when the
crucial
extra skater is crucial.
Yeah, definitely, because they had Kelly to go to if they needed to run that fourth line, which close game they don't run him as much, but I know Timmons always feels he can run any line he wants throughout a game.
Luke Myers at center ice. It looked like one of them might have been pulled. I'm not exactly sure what the call is, but either way, Fekic comes away with the face-off that time with 9:48 remaining in the period. And now it's in the neutral zone, taken away by Braden Deming. Deming looking for fast, goes into the skates of Jay Chapin, now into the skates of Anthony Fekic. Into the neutral zone, almost taken away by Braden Deming. Pucks at the near boards with Ryan Logar. Logar up to Durkee. Durkee loses the puck. Now here's O'Neal over to Myers. Myers skating into the offensive zone. Shot. Glove down by Tyler. Rebound opportunity. Lemieux can't get the rebound. Now O'Neal just knocks it in. Glove down by Hazlitt. Into the neutral zone now for Jay Chapin. Recovers into the defensive zone at the end boards. Up to Lemieux. Just ahead of him. Luke Myers fighting for it now. Did it go off his face mask?
It looks like.
And now
looked like it did, yeah.
Mike Lemieux just dumps that one, trying to play a golf swing. Missed the puck. And now it's at the end boards with John Hazlitt. 9 minutes to go here in the third period. In the neutral zone, Jay Chapin has it. He's hit a little bit by the stick. Pitcher gets a pass off to Colby Skrupa into the offensive zone. Robbie Sakari knocked out the puck by Skrupa. Now Jay Chapin trying to get into the offensive zone. Chapin's got Skrupa. Chapin enters the offensive zone. Skrupa, Chapin, back to Skrupa. Skrupa can't get a shot off, but Chapin will hold on to it at the end boards with Robbie Sakari. Taken away by Ryan Logar. Logar gives it off to Fekic. Fekic looking for Durkee, but taken away by Deming. No players offside. Deming just takes a high dump and it hits the glass over the glove of Talarico. At the end boards, now Corning skating in once again. Corning looking for a shot. Just goes wide. Skrupa wasn't up far enough and couldn't get a pass. Here's Brett Dawson. Dawson at the far corner. Leads to look for a backhand and gives it down to Andrew Corning, who's got one today. Corning high up to Walsh. Walsh, hard shot, right in the slot. No rebound. Corning can't get a shot off, so he'll just reset everything. He gets up in close, looking for a pass. Corning to the point to Eisenhower. Eisenhower can't catch the pass, so it goes back into the neutral zone. And now looking for Brett Dawson, trying to catch the Golden Griffins in a change. They almost do. Here's Brett Dawson for a cross pass. Can't get it to Corning, so that's going to be taken away by Mark Narby. Onto the stick of Nees. Nees back to Walsh. Walsh back over to Nees, into his skates. So now it goes onto the stick of Billy Lapalainen. Now over to Brett Dawson. Carty's knocked down. No interference call there. And now to the end boards for C.J. Walsh. Walsh. Eisenhower now has it over to Brett Dawson. Dawson in neutral zone for Andrew Carty. Carty pokes it away. Skating after it is him and McGuire. Carty knocked off the puck momentarily. He's hitting the boards, and Chase Nees almost comes away with it as players are kicking at it. Two players still shoving, and now here's Jubran. Jubran, shot! Right up in front. No, I don't think that hit Talarico as it goes back into neutral zone after it was blocked up front. A lot of Oswego State offense with 7:10 here to go here at the Marano Campus Center as the Lakers lead 3-2. Chase Nees in the neutral zone. Gets a backhand. It looks like they wanted a hooking call.
Yeah, either hooking or high stick.
As here's C.J. Walsh loses the puck, And now Yoakum almost comes away with it, but Carty's right there as well. And
Great bad check.
And it looks like the referees are just going to let him play. Players colliding as Andrew Carty gets it in a neutral zone, taken away by Tyler Greeno, who enters the offensive zone. Greeno banks it off the boards for Logar. Logar up front, cut off by Walsh and gets it in a neutral zone. That's going to be icing. No icing, as it looks like they got a little too close to it. Gus Aldridge waves off the icing apparently with 6.5 to go here as the Lakers lead 3-2. And Luke Myers on the forecheck along with Jubron. Jubron knocks him into the board. Now here's Luke Myers. Myers looking for a pass. No one there as Golden Griffins take that one away. And now it's on the stick of Biddle in the neutral zone. Cut off by Theo Cup. Cup gets knocked down hard, and here comes Luke Myers with Braden Deming. Myers, shot, rebound, no goal as the net comes off its moorings. And Deming shoved down a couple times as the goals and both lines look like they're going to be allowed to change, but that was a close opportunity for Myers and Deming.
Yeah, and that was a great play at center ice. I mean, Theo Cup really did take a big hit, but he was able to get that pass off, which led to a really good scoring opportunity there. Luke Myers, I like the idea. He went for a little, soft, low shot.
It may be looking for a rebound for Braden Deming. It didn't look like they had a clear enough pass in the slot.
No, it was a good back check from Canisius, but, I mean, that's the right play at that point. Shoot it low, hope for a little rebound. You know Deming was crashing the net. Obviously, crashed it a little too hard as he knocked it right off the moorings, but it's a good opportunity.
Taking it is going to be Jack Cleary, who enters the offensive zones and speed. Spins around, backhand, rebound opportunity, cut off by the Lakers. Here's Braden Deming trying to get over to Luke Myers. Myers can't hold on, and now it's with the neutral zone with the Golden Griffins. Taken away, big hit on Theo Cup from Jack Cleary. Now it's a neutral zone from Mike Lemieux. Lemieux skating in. He's got two players with him. Mike Lemieux takes a shot. That one's blocked away into the glass, and now it hits the netting, goes out of play, so the Lakers have an offensive zone opportunity now.
Yeah, I mean, this has been great play ever since, I'd say, that third goal for the Lakers. They've really just controlled this game, kept it in the Canisius zone. Anything Canisius has had offensively hasn't been too troubling, to say the least. And you just want to find yourself in the driver's seat, waste as much time as you can possessing the puck.
5:39 to go here in the regulation period. Colby Scrupa at center ice wins the face off the Corning. Corning shot, glove down quick, and that's a nice quick shot from Corning, who's got some confidence now after his goal, which was the Lakers' third.
Yeah, I mean, he's really come alive. That one play really just sparked him.
Scrupa wins the faceoff back to Corning again, who gives it back to Chapin. Chapin up to O'Neal. O'Neal now up to Corning. Corning can't get the shot off, so taking it away will be Scrupa. Scrupa back up to Corning. It's in Corning's skates, so he'll go to the end boards as he recovers the puck. Up close, shot, and it just deflects wide. It might have hit Talarico in the glove as he couldn't hold on to that one, but Brett Dawson now at the end boards along with Connor Mental. Dawson comes away with it, looking for a pass, gets along the end boards to Corning. Corning up in front again, looking for Scrupa. The pass is deflected into the end board. Scrupa can't come away with the pass. Still up front, rebound, and no one grabs it as Talarico gloves it down with 5:08 remaining.
Yeah, way to be alert there in net. Puck doing a lot of just rotating around in the cycle around his net, but he stayed alert, got the cover. Like I said, that's another 30 seconds or so off the clock there just from Oswego.
That doesn't exact 30 seconds, actually.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it was, funny enough.
Funny enough.
Yeah, they're just doing well, just possessing the puck, which sometimes they have trouble doing late on in the game.
In the first period, we didn't see a ton of possession.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're seeing now is Jubron kicks that one back looking for a player, but taken away by Doran Oken. Oken fans on the shot, met by Sean O'Neal, knocked down. Now here's Chase Nees with the puck. Nees looking for a pass, makes it off the boards up to Carty, but taken away by John Hazlitt. Hazlitt will dump that one down. Jay Chapin has it at the end boards. He's looking for a pass, gives it over to O'Neal. O'Neal, pass cut off to Jay Chapin. Eventually the Lakers poke it back and still up in front, but taken away by Carty. Carty over to Jubron. Jubron can't hold on as it's just out of reach, so Jubron will just wrap it around for Talarico. And the Lakers look like they're going to get a defensive change at least. Into the neutral zone now with Jack Cleary. Cleary enters the offensive zone with some speed. Cleary at the end, shot, glove down, and held onto the chest by Parapesco after Mike Yoakum got the shot off, and that's another great save by the senior. He's got 21 tonight.
Yeah, Pez has been on his game. I mean, he's faced, like I said, hasn't faced too many shots. I said this at the end of the second. Not too many shots, but a lot of quality shots. Definitely. That's really what Canisius goes for, it seems like. They want to set up those quality opportunities.
Luke Myers at center ice now against the Golden Griffins. Myers wins that one, looking for C.J. Walsh. Walsh will just wrap it around the boards, looking for Mike Lemieux. Mike Lemieux can't grab it. Now it goes cross ice after Golden Griffins made a cross ice pass. No offside. Looked like just a hair. It stayed on the blue line. Now it's still behind the net for the Griffins. C.J. Walsh blocking. Stop. Zach Grace right up front. Slot opportunity. No one home. In the blue line now for the Golden Griffins, taken away by Tyler Greeno. Greeno back to the slot for Hazlitt. Hazlitt shot blocked by Deming. Now Walsh is just trying to clear out. Hazlitt once again bouncing, just goes wide, and it almost looked like it skipped over the pad of Parapesco. Shot once again. Walsh down to himself, and now a hand pass is called. And I thought Golden Griffins might have tipped it, and it looks like it is going to be a hand pass.
Yeah, so no change there. They really needed a change and freeze the puck, dump it, get a dump and change, something. They needed anything just to stop the momentum.
And it looked like Walsh understood. He was talking to the ref. He goes, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, he just was getting desperate at that point, and even a whistle is better than nothing.
Break. Into the neutral zone now after C.J. Walsh knocked it in, and that time C.J. Walsh goes down to himself as Brandon Deming has it into the neutral zone to carry. Dumps that one in, goes wide at Parapesco, who doesn't have to make the saves as he loses his edge. And now here's C.J. Walsh. Walsh up to Eisenhower, who tips it in, and almost, I think it hit the penalty box. I don't think it went into the scorer's table.
No, they were all ducking their heads a little bit there as it was flying towards them, but luckily that did hit the penalty box glass.
Back in the defensive zone for the Lakers. They haven't been able to clear yet as both teams do get a change. Colby Skrupa at center ice for the Lakers. Skrupa pushes that one forward. Slap shot glove down by Parapesco as Justin Durkee got a little tied up with Parapesco, but no extracurriculars there. That little kind of surprised me.
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially how this game has gone. They've probably
I wonder if Canisius knows what's on the line.
Yeah, they're probably talking to each other, telling, hey, no more stupid penalties, no more after whistle stuff at this point.
Up front, shot goes, doesn't hit Parapesco. Actually, is Corning, a little bit of a block, as it's going to be icing once again with exactly 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Lakers leading 3-2, and they're not able to get a change once again. And right now, the Lakers look like they're playing a little conservative.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're kind of turtling, which I'd never like to see teams do here in these types of situations. You're just letting Canisius build up that momentum. You're not really putting any pressure on them.
Canisius wins
something.
Canisius with the face-off, and here comes Andrew Corning on a breakaway. Does he have enough speed? Corning in, shot, just goes wide. He can't get number two as the net comes off its mooring. But what another opportunity for the freshman there. Just goes high and wide. It didn't look like he had a ton of room for a clean shot. It looked like he tried to get a little bit of a light slap shot in there too.
Yeah, he had nothing. No time for a move, no space for anything either by the time he actually had control of that puck. But the moment I say we're not putting any pressure on, there comes Andrew Corning flying up through the point guys and just taking it for a breakaway.
And it looks like Canisius is trying to figure out their defense. And they're I don't think they're allowed they weren't allowed to change.
They knocked the net off. It was a Canisius player who knocked the net off, so they actually cannot change. But
it looks like they're trying to pull one. Happy about it.
Canisius trying to pull one on the refs, but seems like they got the right guys.
The ref sees everything.
Yes, they see all.
As Anthony Vekic now has it in the neutral zone, he'll just dump that one into the end boards. Theo Cup's there first. It took a weird bounce off the end boards, but now it's at the far boards with Theo Cup. Loses the puck. Vekic up in front. Shot just goes wide. That shot came from Matt Wizotsky. Now taken away by Andrew Carty. Carty looking for a pass. Just banks it off the glass. 2.5 to go here as the Lakers lead 3-2 at the Morano Campus Center. Chase Needs looking for a pass. Gets to an open Trevor Jubron. Try to get around to carry. He doesn't. But Chris Wands is right there who just dumped it in at the glass. Talarico gloves it down.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy. 2:15 to go. We're going to have to watch the goaltender to see how early they're pulling. Now here's Chase Needs after a forecheck. Braden Deming just can't get the cross pass after it was deflected. And now Sean O'Neill hold on to it in the neutral zone. O'Neill up to Lemieux. Lemieux just deflected down low with 2 minutes to go here in regulation. Tyler Greeno has it at the end boards, almost cut off by Deming, taken away by Ryan Logar. Logar, Deming can't keep it in, into the neutral zone now for Jay Chapin. Chapin up to Myers. Myers is trying to clear it down, taken away by John Hazlitt. Hazlitt into the neutral zone, gives it over to a teammate in Logar. Now it's Jay Chapin. Chapin, neutral zone, can't hold on. Braden Deming, now it's Luke Myers. Here comes the senior, 1:35 to go. Luke Myers looking for a shot, gets around one, can't get the shot off as he's poked away by Tyler Greeno in his own defensive zone. Anthony Vekic with it, almost knocked away by Braden Deming, but here's O'Neill. O'Neill wrapping it around the end boards. Talarico holds on with 1:20 to go. Canisius going to have to pull their goaltenders quick, but they haven't been able to get a clean offensive zone possession. Now here's Braden Deming right up in front. Deming gets around, shot.
What a
save!
Oh my
goodness! What a glove save! And that's back-to-back games that Braden Deming's been snake bitten like that, where he
that
had the wraparound or had the close in for Deming on against RIT on Friday. Oh my goodness, Talarico.
Quite literally, he was down and out on his backside there, and just still able to reach up with the glove and just snag that one from Braden Deming. He really had the opportunity to just put the dagger in.
Colby Scrupa takes a shot that goes well high into the netting, now with 1:07 remaining in the period. And oh my goodness, Braden Deming.
Also, just an update, RIT did end up defeating Cortland 11-5.
I'm assuming not in overtime. Well,
no,
not in overtime.
11-5.
So, I don't know why I asked that question. So RIT,
not sure
RIT does have the second seed, assuming
Okay.
Oswego State pulled this off, because they have the regulation win.
Oh yes, yep.
I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the first tiebreaker there.
Brett Dawson has it, dumps it in. 1 minute to go here as Canisius is going to have to try to pull their goaltender. Neutral zone, they pull him. Here comes the Golden Griffins with the extra skater. Knocked out the puck. Theo Cup gets it, wraps around the goal. He's going to knock it down the glass, taken away by Tim Biddle. No goaltender for the Golden Griffins, as taken away by Pileski. Pileski has it. He's knocked into the boards. Theo Cup has it now. He's pinned against, and the Canisius Golden Griffins are going to try to hold on. Cup with it, gives it off to Anthony Vekic. Vekic to Tim Biddle at the blue line, who will just backhand it and hits the glass, wrapping around with Zach Grace. Grace loses the puck. Now it's CJ Walsh. Walsh off the glass. Now Tim Biddle holds it at the blue line. Chase knees. Anthony Vekic again. Open opportunity for Grace. Slap shot. Carry.
Well
blocked out Walsh. Walsh knocks it all the way down. And that'll be icing with 11 to go. No, 9.5 to go. As that's an icing.
That was a pretty late whistle. I mean, I'm not complaining. But
no, I'm not. I don't think anyone is.
That was a great block there by Walsh and
great defense.
It was
and
pretty
looks
much everybody.
like Oswego State's going to call a timeout with the last 9.5 to go. So let's take this moment. RIT has 26 points, assuming Oswego can hold on to this. Oh, Canisius calls a timeout. I apologize. And assuming Oswego can take this one also at 26 points, Oswego will have the third seed because Rochester beat them in regulation, and Oswego State beat them in overtime.
Yep.
So RIT has 4 points. Oswego State only has 2 in terms of the head-to-head.
Yeah. So, I mean, still to have the 3 seed isn't bad, but you really wanted that bye.
I believe, though, I don't think with Cornell losing, yes. So as of right now, if I'm doing the math right, Oswego State, if they hold on to the third seed, will take on Rutgers in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, they would be playing the last seed because
no way, I don't think 3 and 6, and then 4 and 5, which makes sense. Timeout over, empty net for the Golden Griffins. 6-on-5. Theo Cup, Colby Scrupa, CJ Walsh, Chase Knees, Brett Dawson, and the man between the pipes, Dan Parapezco. And now a timeout for the Lakers.
It's interesting. So back-to-back
timeouts. I can do better,
apparently. They probably didn't like the setup or just perhaps want to use the timeout just to go over everything twice, give the guys a little extra break.
Timmons looks like he's drawing something up quick. Both teams talking. It doesn't look like Canisius is drawing anything up. It looks like they're just trying to figure out their game plan at least.
They probably have their
solidify what they want to do.
Make sure everyone's in the right spots.
9.5 to go here in regulation. Lakers lead 3-2, 29-24. I'm assuming it's going to be the same 6 players that were out there before. It's going to be Tim, so at least for the Golden Griffins, Tim Biddle, Anthony Vekic, along with Ryan Logar, Jack Cleary, Justin Durkee, and Mike Yoakum. A heavy offensive 6. So they're actually going to change up a bit. Luke Myers, CJ Walsh, Braden Deming, Theo Cup, Mike Lemieux, and Dan Parapezco are the Oswego State defenders trying to hold off the Golden Griffins for the last 9.5 seconds.
It's an interesting
and it all comes down to this. Anthony Vekic holds on 8 seconds to go. Up front, Theo Cup has it. He gets at the end boards, clearing it down, holds on to it. He's going to hold it. 3, 2, 1. And Oswego State takes the 3-2 win and will take the third seed in the NECHL playoffs in just a couple weeks.
That is a huge win to end the season here for Oswego on senior night.
And this, from what I know, is the first time Oswego State has beaten Canisius since 2012.
That is quite a drought. Obviously, Canisius players fuming. And these guys have been going at it all game, and I'm surprised there's a handshake line, if I'm honest with you. But you love to see it.
It looks like Timmons is just trying to tell his guys to keep it cool. Senior night, players getting ready to celebrate the 4 seniors. And we'll stay on for that as well, as much as we can. See if how my hotspot's doing, but we'll try to stay on that as players shake hands. But what a game for the Lakers in a 3-2 victory.
Yeah, they showed a lot of character here. And like I said, we've seen them before sometimes crumble when they had that lead going into the third period or just slip up, and then somehow they end up in overtime. And they did a nice job staying calm, cool, collective, wasting some clock, just taking care of the puck late in that third.
And that's a great job by Theo Cup in the last 3 seconds just to pin it.
Yeah.
He knew how much time
take it to the boards, take it away from the slot, and just pin that. And just a couple seconds left. Well done by the captain. Well done to pretty much everybody. We had contributors from every line almost.
Basically every line. You had Corning score. So let's go over the scoring. Andrew Corning with the third goal, which is the game-winning goal for the freshman, unassisted. You had Gus Aldridge for Canisius get the unassisted goal to make it 1-1. You had where am I going? You had Robbie Sakari in the third period to make it 2-1. No.
That was 2-2 at that point.
2-2.
Yeah.
I messed that up.
And then Jubran had that.
You had Lemieux score with 15:44 remaining in the period to open scoring. You had then, let me look here. I'm all messed up.
Aldridge, I believe.
Aldridge made it 1-1. Then you had Trevor Jubran with 8:14 left to make it 2-1, the freshman. And then you also had Sakari make it 2-2 with 17:02, and then Andrew Corning, the freshman, on senior night.
Yeah. Just a little bit of opposite day there for you.
What a game.
I believe we didn't have any seniors actually score a goal tonight.
Not a goal, but we had Myers get the assist.
Yes.
On the Lemieux goal.
And then, of course, Parapesco gets the win.
And Parapesco, the senior, gets a win on senior night. That's the one I was missing.
Yeah.
I don't know how we could forget that.
Definitely beautiful to see.
Makes a 22-save effort to get the victory on senior night. So he's had 2 big wins, if you think about it. Last year in his first start, he beat Mercyhurst in that 1-0 shutouts for the Lakers to claim the ship wheel. And now he wins on senior night to get the Lakers the 3rd seed.
He has been known to really just come in and perform in these tough games that mean a lot. I mean, this was a nice game to make sure. I mean, unfortunately, out of our control, the 2nd seed.
Out of our control, as you said. Obviously, but Lakers would have liked to push it to overtime or come away with the RIT win to take that 2nd seed. But the 3rd seed is going to be for the NACHL playoffs later in Buffalo in a couple weeks. I'll be there. Jerry might be there. Pat might be there.
Try my best.
Well, we're going to figure it out. Don't worry. We'll at least have one there. When in doubt, we'll go the soul call again. And Jerry getting recognized now, the lone senior up in the broadcast booth.
Really appreciate it. I had Coach reach out to me earlier this week. It was pretty funny.
I know you've been to. We had a lot more games last year, I think.
Yes. They were more spread out.
They're more.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they had the same amount, but I think it was mainly a semester thing.
Represent Utica, New York. Just a little bit of everything for me. Wow.
Jerry Pritchard now gets the nod.
And I really appreciated that. Really appreciated, calling these games over the past 2 years. My only 2 years here at Oswego.
Now here's Ryan Sherrano, the transfer from Mercyhurst University. His only year here after 3 years at Mercyhurst. Only played 5 games this year, had a 3-2 record, had the big shootout win against Kent State just a couple weeks ago. Finished with a .922 save percentage with a 3.34 goals against average in his 5 games. And he's been a nice, and obviously not all these guys, our viewers have met the players, but he's added a nice comedic touch to this team.
Oh, definitely. He is a, interesting guy. When I saw him on the roster at first at the beginning of the year, I said, oh, who's this guy? But once you got to know him, he is good. He's cracking jokes. And, he came in and performed well when he got his opportunity.
He did. He is from Spencerport, New York, just a couple hours, or not an hour and a half away, near Rochester. His family with him now as they honor him, the senior, 3 of the senior goaltenders for the Lakers. But like I said, Galosi will be coming back next year.
Yeah.
And now the man between the pipes tonight, Dan Parapesco, gets his second season as well. He's only been here for a couple years after transferring from a community college student, as he transferred, I believe, from Farmington?
Yeah, actually,
something like that.
It was funny. We actually bonded over that a little bit. My first semester here was also his first semester here, so we're on the same course. We're talking about community college experience, a transfer experience. So I'm happy to see Pez doing well, especially grabbing this big win.
Parapezco finishes the season at least. I don't have career stats, unfortunately. Parapezco finishes with a 3-3 record this season in 8 games played. He had 233 saves for a .917 save percentage and a 3.26 goals against average, allowing 21 goals on the year. And obviously, this is also big. He was also a big part of the cancer awareness game with his mother dropping the ceremonial puck both definitely. Years that he's been here. So obviously a valued family of this team. And now Sean O'Neill, the defenseman from Cicero, New York. A big deal for him as well. I should say Dan Parapezco is from Deer Park, New York. So he finishes his career with 17 points. Sean O'Neill, though, finished with 8 points on the season, 4 goals, 4 assists from Cicero.
The 2 years we've been here, he's been really just like I'd compare it to almost like Chapin. He's been one of those utility guys.
Definitely. He was on defense last year. Yep. He was on forward, and obviously he's on defense tonight with Martin Simonek out with a shoulder injury. So that's a nice great job for him just to be able to be a versatile player, as we've been saying, as he's honored tonight on the senior booth, and within the senior class for seniors, as he's been really a mainstay on the defensive pairing last year and a strong offensive player in the last last season. And he was I believe he was a 4-year player as well as Luke Myers in a couple seconds. But I believe both of those players were 4-year players.
Yeah, and that's, it's something special when you've played 4 years on a team.
Especially a team that you have to try out for year in, year out, that you're not, guaranteed a spot.
You're growing attached to it, and it's tough to see some of these guys go. Like I said, this is my last game here at the Verano Campus Center, so
he does finish the regular season as the team's leading scorer. After tonight, he has 37 points with 13 goals and 24 assists.
What a year.
I believe he's, I want to say 6th on the all-time scorers, as he just said he's going to sign an NHL contract after graduation.
It's great plan after graduation right there.
Great plan. I would love to be able to do that as well. Joined by his 2 brothers there, Luke Myers from, I believe, New City, if I'm not wrong. No, yes, New City, New York. Luke Myers, I believe, the 5th leading scorer for the Lakers as well, and he gets 1 assist tonight for the Lakers in the win on that first goal with from Michael Lemieux.
Yeah, and just a great season overall. Him and Lemieux were such a great pairing to watch this year and last year. They both always performed. They always showed up.
And that'll wrap it up here as they wrap up their senior ceremony. Lakers take this one 3-2 in a tough battle against Canisius College. Lakers will take the 3rd seed for the NECHL playoffs, I believe, if I'm doing the math right. And they will most likely face Rutgers University in Buffalo in just a couple weeks. We'll see you there. I'm Ben Grigo alongside Jerry Pritchard. Thanks for tuning in. Lakers win 3-2 here on YouTube Live.